Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of MNW Firing Line. I am your host, Joe, writing solo for the time being, and hey, let us not dilly or dally. Let's get right into the action. We had the 9th round of Block B of the C101 this past Friday, as well as the go-home show before the culmination next week. And, oh man, we have a lot to go through. Ooh, I even forgot to mention the freaking finals for the Doomsday Trios tournament have been crowned for the past Friday, and we have our winner who will be facing Doom. But first, my friends, let's just get right on into it. So, first thing is first, we had Flashbang this past week, and anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, let us get right on into it. We have our first match. We got Devin versus Michael Macabre. Now, this match isn't really much for much points. This is mostly a champions. This is mostly just for champions pride at this point. Devin, one half of Shoot Nation, part of the unified tag team champions on Warzone, and Michael Macabre, 1/3 of Doom, as well as 1/3 of your Ballroom Brawl Trios Championships. And big slam coming out from Michael Macabre. Both of these individuals are pretty much at a very low point. Let's see here. Yes, I believe Devin and Michael Macabre are at 3 points as part of the 9th round. So I guess this is just to see who can get some momentum going forward. Also, apologies for noises in the background. We have a bunch of people over right now. Ooh, trying to go for an armbar, but Devin gets right out of it. Devin, if anyone in this entire tournament would be trying to get out of any kind of submission-based moves, I would not doubt it would be Devin, if I'm being completely honest, because his partner, Jack Abbott, is a master technician and a master of a lot of holds. Going for a 2 count, and yeah, Michael Macabre is kicks right on it too. But yeah, so I'm actually very curious about who's going to be facing up against Devin and Jack Abbott going forward on Warzone. There's a whole slew of tag teams trying to make their bidding. I know Uncle Duncan was pitching for Blood Money. I'm not sure if it's for him, or I'm not sure what kind of combination that they're going to go for. But it's definitely going to be... I have a feeling that one of them is definitely going to be Mr. Butler. He seems like a key player in that whole thing, especially as a heavy guy. Michael Macabre would actually know about that. I think out of everyone out of Doom, I think he is the heavy of that group. I mean, look at that freaking gut wrench powerbomb that he just threw. Ooh, nice little German suplex there. But yeah, I'm going to be conserving my voice for a bit since I'm here by myself. So yeah, we got a few matches coming up next. We got Brawl Kaiser and Kuso. That's going to be us. We have 3 matches coming up next that are pretty much ripe for spoil territory. Over that cover, 1, 2, kicking right at 2 is Devin. Ooh, trying to go for a headbutt there, but Devin just blocks it. Anyway, we got Devin just working Michael Macabre in the corner there. And we apparently got some choppy bits here. I have to apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what happened. Oh, springboard fucking... Oh, God. I keep forgetting that Devin can do that. Oh, man. We usually see him as like a ground and pound kind of guy, and then here he is. Here he is, just springboarding off the freaking rope and just delivering that massive cutter. Drop toe hold, going into an STF, but Michael Macabre is smacking on the ropes, and he taps out. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and a holder of 5 points is Devin of Shoot Nation. So yeah, he is ending this tournament with a win, but well, he's also not ending this as in last place for Block B. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Devin versus Michael Macabre. That was a fantastic match, albeit a little short, but you know, I mean, that's how these matches go sometimes. They can go short, they can go long. It's it's just one of those things. But hey, let's not not much really to say, but outside of I will be so anybody on the Warzone side of things who is watching in, I would be very wary of Devin right now. He's feeling it. He's feeling hot under the collar. Hot under the collar. That's a horrible way of saying it. He is feeling that momentum, ladies and gentlemen, and he is not gonna stop anytime soon. Now that him and Jack Abbott are free to do what they do best: tag team wrestling. But speaking of tag team wrestling, we have the other half. We have one half of the Flashbang World Tag Team Champions, Kuso Kale, going up against the good boy, the Sentai Hero, your interdimensional champion, Brawl Kaiser. Alright, and if I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, Brawl Kaiser is currently sitting at 10 points, whereas Kuso is sitting at 6. Now, if Kuso beats Brawl Kaiser, she knocks him out of this tournament, as well as awarding herself 8 points. So that way she's not tied with Devin. Well, actually, no, she's already beat Devin out of the race. But at the very least, she does her job as a spoiler and eliminates Brawl Kaiser from this tournament. Vicious strikes and holds coming right out the gate. Oh. Ooh, I thought she was going to do like a freaking springboard senton onto him. Ooh. And then a nice little Russian leg sweep there. So, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the Mandalorian or is it going to be the well, as we mentioned, the Sentai Hero? Personally speaking, I would love to see Brawl Kaiser win. I mean, although Kuso is definitely going to make him work for it. Yeah, she is no, like, I believe the bulk of her matchups have been ended in a draw, so she has been known to go to the distance. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies about that. Like I mentioned, there are people over. I am working remote tonight, so yeah, I'm not at the booth right now. But so we got Kuso Kale giving this like just retching at the arm of Brawl Kaiser right now. And just still working on that arm, that leg drop there. Yeah, a nice little Heisman pose. So yeah, I'm hoping that Sandman and Thunderbolt, something Thunderbolt. Oh, Escalera, Hurricane Rana. My God. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I hope Sandman and Thunderbolt are taking note of this. Oh, sending them on the outside. Looks like she's charging for something big. Tope! Con Hero. Straight onto the outside, but Brawlkaiser not missing. Be going right back into the ring. Ooh, the big sucker punch though. Man, this match has been mostly Kuso Kale. She has been just on top of Brawlkaiser this entire match, and it... Oh, God, it is nuts, to say the least. Little chopping the... sweeping the leg there with her own legs onto the Sentai Hero, whipping him right into the corner. Although... Oh, bounce up. Target acquired. Square in the middle of the ring. Is she going to go for that cover? She does. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, eliminating Brawlkaiser, is the Mandalorian Kuso Kale. Basking in the glory and just telling the ref to put up her arm in victory. Redo that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the tournament for Brawlkaiser. He is now sitting at 10 points. He had a good run. He has reached the top of the freaking ladder so many times. He's reached near the top of the ladder so many times. Like, if I pray that his next opponent, the one that challenges him next for the Interdimensional Championship, takes that into account. I mean, last we left off, we saw Grim Reaper make a bidding before the Trios tournament started. We saw Simon the Psycho make his bid before the Trios tournament started. Both of them tried and were inevitably eliminated from said Trios tournament, so they're free. Their dance cards are, again, free. So, I'm wondering who is going to be the next one who's going to be facing Brawlkaiser now that he is essentially open for future bookings. But hey, let's get into our next match, shall we? We have one more individual who is up for elimination. He is the Chocolate Zombie Graven, going up against the Conqueror, the leader of the Conquest Bloodline, Mr. Money in the Bank, Semjax. And we got Graven currently, I believe he's currently sitting at 8 points. No, Graven is sitting at 10 points along with Brawlkaiser. And Semjax is sitting at 8. Semjax is sitting at 8. If Semjax wins, not only does he eliminate Graven, but he also ties with Brawlkaiser himself. And I think no. He's currently tied with Zerikis at this current juncture. So yeah. I know I don't shut up about this, but Graven's freaking patience so far has been fantastic. But here he has been showing a bit more of a reckless attitude. It's like he was back to his old self. At least the self that we were introduced when Flashbang first started. Ooh, big elbow drop from the top rope. Well, I mean, although I can't really blame him for being a little bit reckless on this one, because here we have a do-or-die situation for him. If he wins, he is propelled to first place. But if he loses, he's sadly eliminated, and he will not be able to continue in this tournament. Going for that cover. 1, 2, kicking right out of 2. And here we have Semjax, who is always carrying around the ultimate trump card when it comes to these matches. The money, the mega money in the big bank. Something that can, I mean, for those who do not know, that is pretty much a guaranteed title match for the World Championship or the MNW. Oh, going for that big elbow drop, but it does not purchase. Anyway, but yeah, that is a guaranteed world title shot whenever, at any point in time. He could cash that in. He could have cashed that in at any point, even during his match with Victor Vicious, but no. He's been waiting patiently. Here we have setting up for Grave Digger. 3 minutes in, going for that cover. 1, 2, kicking right out of 2. Semjax has been proven himself to be tougher than average. He's pretty much, if I would pretty much give my unbiased opinion, I think he's actually ready. I think he's ready to like take on any kind of world champion, even without the money in the bank. Ooh, God, that Russian leg sweep though. It's like a Russian leg sweep with a headlock. Chop, chop, smack, chop. And a throat chop, too. Oh, looks like Semjax is a little gassed. That barrage, that flurry of blows, so to speak. Oh, and a kick out at 1. Both of these men are probably the toughest to put down in this entire tournament. Them and Daggerick, I want to say, because, I mean, you had to put down... You had to practically go into the ring with Daggerick like you were going to kill him to put him down. Although, I'll talk... Oh, God, Seek and Destroy! Oh, cover! 1, 2! Kicking out at 2. God, just... If hitting him with everything he has isn't going to work the limbs. God, Semjax hasn't even gotten a 2 count this entire match so far. While Graven has been getting 2 counts left and right. But still, just because you get to 2 doesn't mean that you're going to be winning this match anytime soon. It could change on a dime. All picking him up right on the shoulders and just dropping him on the ropes. God, throat first too. That cannot be good. And a leg DDT. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Phillips was sending me something. Anyway, so back into the match here. We got Graven. Oh, God, Seek and Destroy! Out of fucking nowhere, it feels like. But he's not done. He's got to create an opening for another Seek and Destroy. Once more with feeling on that one. Going for that cover. 1, 2... Kicking right out at 2. God, we talk about it ad nauseum, but Semjax is just a freaking one of the most Brazilian people that we have on the C101, and I don't blame him either. You're eliminating one. I mean, the idea of trying to eliminate someone from a tournament like this. Ooh, nice little moonsault there from the second rope. The idea of eliminating someone from a tournament like this, that has got to be mouth-watering. Especially because that's one less obstacle for you when you go in to cash in that money in the bank. Oh, oh, we got a quarantine. Shades of Dr. Grimm just pulling on that arm and just retching at the neck there. But Graven gets right out of it. Ooh, big knife edge chop. Ooh, big, and an Insaguri too. Yikes. And just working on his arm. Although, if Simjax doesn't cash in on Victor, do you think he's gonna is he gonna try to go for Victor, or is he gonna try to go for Zako? Strategically speaking, both men are really are very hard competitors. I mean, not only do you have both men are accompanied by other faction members. I mean, Nitzig and Hutch Kale with Victor Vicious, as well as on Zako's side, you have Sawyer and pure unmitigated malice, who we will see later on. Who we'll see later on Warzone, actually, both Sawyer and Madness. Ooh, nice little freaking Hurricane Rana there. I mean, and either man is not above playing with the rules to get what they want. We've seen them both work around that in the past. But yeah. So once again, we have Graven just working on Semjax. 8 minutes to go. Graven has not been able to put him down once. Beating on his chest, feeling the freaking electricity from the crowd. Ooh, but Semjax responds with an elbow to the forehead and a drop kick for his troubles. Just choking the life out of him, trying to catch his breath. Although it's kind of actually weird. It's kind of ironic if you think about it when you're applying like rest holds on people. You're trying to catch your breath while also trying to take someone's breath away. Looks like he's getting set up. Right into the corner, and then a bit. Oh, trying to go for that super kick, but dodges out of the way. And Semjax throws him right onto the outside. Anyway, oh god, we got Graven just working on the ribs of Semjax there. Those frickin' sculpted abs, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing Graven back into the ring. And a big frickin' not half and half suplex. A big frickin' German, though. Apologies, my knowledge of suplexes is fading right now. I'm a little right now. Ooh, big frickin' clothesline. I got 5 minutes left, and Semjax trying to go for another chokehold. Apologies. Water went down the wrong tube. Oh, and a big curb stomp straight onto Semjax. Here we got more choppy bits here. Apparently this is going to be a theme tonight. I don't know what happened during the editing. I'm not sure if this was the editing portion or the recording portion, but yeah, this is a bit of technical difficulty. It's not a Firing Line stream without one. Oh god, just working him into the corner there. Why is he setting him? Looks like he's setting him up for a trio. Whoa there. Whoa there. Just big kick there. Forearms. Forearms. I'm really sure what much else I can say about this match, ladies and gentlemen. This was actually like fantastic to watch. Like to watch live. Oh God, just working on the ribs and just putting him into that straitjacket chokehold. God, less than 3 minutes left, and Graven has to figure out what is he gonna have to do to put away Semjax, lest he get eliminated from this tournament. He has to win this. He has to win to get put in first place. He draws, he is eliminated. He loses, he is eliminated. And Semjax, all he has to do is wait out the clock, or beat Graven. Not gonna lie, if I was being cheeky, I'd try and wait out the clock. 2:20 is left, and we are officially in the last 2 minutes of this match. And then we have Semjax formulating a plan of his own. Honestly speaking, he could actually, I think he actually is trying to wait the clock out for this. Yeah, Graven came out swinging in the beginning, but here we have Semjax in complete control of this match. Big shoulder check into that cover. 2. Kicking right at 2. We got Graven trying to seize back control of this match going into the corner. Oh, looks like he's setting up for the Grave Digger. 1 minute to go, and Graven, he should have went for the cover on that one, but no. It looks like he's got something bigger in mind. Yep, there it is. Setting himself up, getting primed for... Oh, looks like he was going for a Seek and Destroy, but Semjax counters it. As Graven counters whatever that he was going to go for. Counter for counter for counter. Big shoulder check. Just headbutting the crap out of those chocolate zombie there. 30 seconds left on the clock. And yeah, here we see Here we see Semjax just waiting it out. 20 seconds left. Graven needs to do one big move in order to win this. That neck breaker. Onto that butterfly suplex. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seek and destroy at the bell. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Graven is eliminated by way of a draw. So, Graven ends the night with 10 points, as well as Semjax ends the night with 10 points himself. Oh, I apologize. Graven had 9. They both had 9 going into this match, I think. I'm probably wrong on this one, and I'm misremembering. That's what we're going to boil it down to. Anyway, we have one more match of the C101 to go through before we get into the finals for the Doomsday Trios Championships and another possible elimination of the homicidal Gemini going up against the Night Reaper Xerxes of Doom. So, if Gemini wins, he gets rocketed in the first place. But if he draws or if he loses, he is eliminated from this contest. Will Xerxes prevail, or will will Suicide Gemini pretty much win? And I'm not going to lie, Gemini going for the world title would be interesting, especially since he claims that he is the one responsible for he is the one responsible for Nero's downfall as world champion. So he could definitely, like, if he wins and goes on to face Ginger. So say Gemini wins and he goes on to face and wins against Ginger Boy, and say he also wins against Victor Vicious or Zako Duo. He would have something that Nero would love to get. A shot at, and he would probably, he would probably gladly give him that title shot over his wife Mizuki, as well as over Spike. That, or he would probably start with Mizuki and then use that as to add more to the whole "Hey Nero, face me" argument. Because what does Nero love more than his family? That world title. Nah, actually, I would argue that he loves his family a little bit more. But still, though, he knows he looks good. Apologies. He knows he looks good with gold around his waist. And I mean, oh, big Russian leg sweep. Oh God, the spewing out blood. Ew. Nasty stuff. Apologies. Getting more messages from Phyllis. I do have a small announcement later on in the episode that we will be dealing with once we get past Warzone. Nothing big. It's just there's going to be a little announcement regarding next week's show. I mentioned it last week, but actually I'll mention it once this match is over, because by God is this awesome. Arm drag. No, that was a judo throw. Judo throw into those like knee strikes. Another freaking backbreaker into that Russian leg sweep. Ooh, God, working on that arm. God, if he works on that arm and he traps him with the kiss of despair, then that's pretty much the ball game. Not only would he break the arm, but he would also bust the head open. Yep, this is the theme tonight. I don't know what's going on with these recordings and why they're so jumpy, but you live, you learn, and you try and do better next time. Oh, big German suplex. Elbow right into the gut, just running Xerxes over. Yeah, once again, working on that arm. My assumption is he's trying to make it a little easier for when he goes for that kiss of despair DDT. That's Xerxes. Leg drops after leg drops, and now he goes right to the leg. Ooh. God, I wonder if either AAA or the Omnislayers were... Or the Omnislayers. I'm just going to lump Wiley as part of the Omnislayers as a group going forward, because they are a they are a great unit. I am surprised that Wiley isn't going to be... I would not be surprised if Wiley joins the Omnislayers, like, and tries to become an Omnislayer himself. I hear he used to be an adventurer before he got his MNW contract. And I'm not going to lie. Fighting like an adventurers fight in a more safe environment, but also guaranteeing a paycheck. And, well, also, again, the threat of not constant death around you, because Helix X is already here. Ha that was a dumb joke. Anyway, but yeah, like, that is I'd take that over going out and possibly getting killed any day. Speaking about getting killed, that big freaking, like, that... Oh, God, the headbutt busting open the Night Reaper. Ugh. Just raking at the eye. And a big bulldog trying to bust open the suicidal one as well. 1, 2. Ooh, almost got it, though. That was 2.5. He almost got it, though. Ooh! Freaking going right for the freaking knee, Johnny. Yikes. Well, oh. He wants to... Big guillotine leg drop of doom. Dragging him. I thought he was going to go for a pin, but no, he goes for that snapmare. And he's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have the Fever Dream set up. And BAM! Is this going to be the end of Gemini? 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the one to eliminate Suicide Gemini, the Night Reaper, Zerikis. Gemini is out of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, as we stated before, and Zerikis is a proud owner of 8 points. Oh my god, that was a fantastic match, ladies and gentlemen. My heart was pounding in my chest whenever I was watching that originally. All right, so we got we have the patented promo of the week, but we don't really have this one recorded. The recipient wanted to, let's just say the recipient wanted. Was only able to write out their thoughts and feelings. So, ladies and gentlemen, your promo of the week goes to El Pollo de la Muerte of AAA. And I will be reading out their words. Going into this Doomsday tournament, I knew that I would have the chance to test myself and mi familia against the best of the best. I could face the cartel, the guild, even the Son of Thunder. However, in the end, I will be fighting the Cazadores. Because of course I would, and I could not be happier. Jagger, I have nothing but respect for you, because you have earned it. You fought your way to where you are. You and I are similar in that way. We fought and clawed for what we got. We've gotten some success, but the final victory has always evaded us. You see, Jagger, you and I, we are both cursed. We've come so close, but always fall just short. Don't get me wrong. There is no slight against either of us, because we've climbed mountains and reached above the clouds. The view is nice here. The view up here is nice, and one that very few see. Yet we've seen it again, and again, and again. It may not be the peak, but how many people can claim that they've been this far as many times as we have? We have earned our spot. It takes skill, strength, and heart that only a small few have. And even fewer have the spirit to pull themselves up when success evades them. Yet here we are again, on the same peaks. Yet this time it's different. One of us will reach the top. Only one of us will win. I say to you, Omnislayer, come and let us show everyone what it takes to climb to the top, time and time again, on more than just a fluke. I could not have said it better myself personally. Even though I wasn't wanting to say it, but still though, like, I chose that over everybody else because that one just felt like it had a lot more weight. Especially when it came to, like, let us just look at El Pollo and Jagger Blackthorn for a moment. Like, just them. Like, mostly just them. Because both men have been to, like, it's like Pollo was saying. Both men have been to the top of the freaking mountain on Flashbang, only to fall short. I mean, how many times has Pollo gone up against people just to get to Nero? How many people has Jagger gone through just to get to Nero and Dark Lord Prinny? The short answer is a lot. Wiley, former interdimensional champion. Hell, the inaugural interdimensional champion. Artemis. Essentially he was, like, when Jagger was gone, he was the go-to leader. And I would argue one of the best technicians that Flashbang has. And then here we have Demolition Fox, the triple A's the high flyer of AAA, and El Toro Azul. Oh god, the powerhouse. And that's not saying, and that's a lot of and they have a lot of powerhouses too. They got Sheepy, I mean, as well as like Slamphibian for like the aerial aspect of it. But Demolition Fox just has this, well, like fox like grace. Ooh, big falling headbutt, the peck from El Pollo onto Jagger. If I remember correctly, this is a single elimination. And Jagger is locked in the chicken wing. One of the most lethal submissions that Flashbang has. I almost said Warzone. Whoops. He's struggling. He's trying to reach for that rope, but he breaks out. Ooh, God, that backbreaker. Just dropping him on the knee as El Toro. He is not playing around. Now, if I remember correctly, they have actually tried to go for the Trios Championships once before with, I believe it was Toro, Demo, and Sheepy, if I remember correctly. It's been a hot minute, and I can't remember everything. But, oh god, the Shining Wizard. I think that was a Shining Wizard onto Wiley. Speaking of which, we got... Ooh, looks like Pollo's trying to go for that chicken wing once more, but Jagger saw that and interrupted, saving his partner. And here we just have a mosh pit of people right here. And then the Hunters dance from Artemis onto El Toro. Wham! That right hook straight to the face. Jagger looks like he's going for a cover, but he got broken out immediately. One, kicking out at one is El Toro. The big bull does not go down that easily, ladies and gentlemen. But it looks like Wiley's trying to go for a freaking left hook himself, but gets worked into the corner. And then El Toro teaching Wiley how to count as Artemis locks Demolition in the Hunter's lock. El Toro breaking it up. And there we have some barbarian barrage onto El Pollo. Oh, looks like we got El Toro. Powerbomb. Lifting him up. Running of the Bulls. As he just looks down towards Wiley. Not going for that cover. Looks like he was trying to get some more punishment. Oh, God. A power slam. Dropping the shoulder onto his knee. It's like Jagger's on the outside, working on El Toro. Artemis. Looks like Artemis was in the ring with Wiley, but looks like he's got his sights set on Demo. Wiley's back up, and he's a-moving. Omni Slayers have control over the ring, but here comes Pollo. Oh, big. Looks like he was trying to go for a super kick, but got denied. Looks like we got... Oh, look at that freaking combination of kicks that Artemis was doing. My God. And then here we have a Glacial Cascade. Breaking up the pin on the Demo and Artemis, who looks like he was going for a cheeky pin. And then here we have Frozen Lotus from Wiley onto El Pollo. El Toro's busy. Demolition Fox is occupied, but Pollo breaks right on out. Oh, God, what's Pollo doing? What's Toro doing? Oh, no. Tornado DDT and a superplex! What? Freaking... Oh, my God. You could not have planned that better. God, you could not have planned that freaking... That spot any better. God, it's hard to keep your eyes on these matches a lot. Like, it is very hard to keep your eyes set on one thing in this match. There's so much going on. But cool stuff like that happening at the exact same time? Oh, God. It just makes me realize... It just reminds me why I love wrestling so much. Cool moments like that. Here we have a lot of people... Here we have some people caught in a mosh. Oh, God. Pollo's busted open, ladies and gentlemen. Wiley not letting up. Demo and Artemis not letting up from Pollo. But a Jagger gets a huge power bomb and a running of the Bulls. Oh, it looks like Toro's not done. He is not done. And he messed with the Bull. Here come the horns. Going for that cover. 2. Broken up by Wiley at 2. 2. Oh, God. Jugger's not letting that get the better of him as Pollo works on Wiley some more. Looks like Artemis is trying to figure out how is he going to make Demolition Fox tap, but Demo's way too quick for that. He's way too cunning. And speaking of quick and cunning, breaking up that pinfall immediately at a 2. Ooh, God. Oh, what's Artemis got planned on here? Oh, no, he looks like he's just chilling out on the ropes there. Oh, what's this? Oh, God, we got the Omni Slayers freaking isolating Pollo. And here we have the Hunter's Lock. El Toro and Demo are just getting back up. And we got Jagger occupying them both, but Pollo breaks on out. Great strategy from the Omni Slayers, isolating out the other 2 members. Oh, jeez. Oh, Artemis got trapped in the crossface chicken wing. He's so close to the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to be his end? And he taps! Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Doomsday Trios Tournament and the new #1 contenders, AAA, Demolition Fox, El Toro Azul, and El Pollo de la Muerte. They will go on to face Doom later on this. I'm not sure if this is going to be for the culmination or if this is going to be for a breakdown in the future. But, ladies and gentlemen, your new #1 contenders for the Trios Champions are AAA. And with that, we have reached our main event for Friday Night Flashbang. It's a very short show, but you know what? I loved the I could not think about anything that could get added on. Honestly, everything was. We're wrapping up the C101 as well as wrapping up the Doomsday Trios tournaments. This definitely felt like the appropriate amount of time for it. But hey, we will have a definite winner at this match, ladies and gentlemen, because we have the Black Prince, Jack Andrews, going up against the World Heavyweight Champion, Victor Vicious. Both of these men, a win. For both of these men, a win means that they have won this tournament. If Victor Vicious wins, he would have 13 points and go on to face Ginger Boy. If Jack Andrews wins, he will have 12, and as well as going on to face Ginger Boy. And I believe that they mentioned that Jerry Aldini mentioned that the culmination was going to be this coming Saturday at twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban. But we will get into that once this match is over. Because who is going to be the one to face Ginger Boy, the Black Prince, or the Mob Boss, the heavyweight champion, Victor Vicious? And I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, this was one of the, this is the high. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I got a message from Phyllis that my niece is here and she can hear me through the door, and she's trying to help. She's trying to help commentate. Sweet little thing. Anyway, but yeah, so we got the Black Prince, and then we have the Mob Boss. We have Victor Vicious, the World Heavyweight Champion. If Vicious wins, he could go on to pick his opponent at the culmination. Or, not the culmination. He can go on to pick his opponent. Or, he can go on to face Zako Duo for his MNW Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, who do you have? Sound it off in the comments and in the Twitch chat. Do you got Jack Andrews or Victor Vicious? And if you're watching it and after you've seen this, please, no spoils. God, Victor Vicious has been on a tear as of late. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was answering a message. Anyway, but yeah, we got the Black Prince, like probably one of the best, one of the better, like pure wrestlers that we have here. And then you have the vicious Victor Vicious. I mean, this man has carved his name as in just overall brutality as of late, trying to show everybody, hey, I belong. I am the World Heavyweight Champion, and you will respect me. Oh God! Big suplex onto the much larger individual. God, just using his own his opponent's momentum on that one. Ooh, big shoulder check. Big monkey flip. Oh yeah, something I completely forgot about. If these men tie at a draw, then that means Victor Vicious does actually go on in the tournament. Oh, looks like he's going for another big suplex onto Victor Vicious. I think Vicious has like a good 60, 70 pounds on freaking Andrews. So I'm not going to lie, the power on the Black Prince is freaking amazing. Getting right into the corner there. Oh, he's faked out. Big clothesline. Going for that count. Oh, and a kick out at 2. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got a really good announcement coming in. Robbie Slick's actually going to be coming in today. So, yay! Robbie's coming back. Oh, but as we were doing that, I should have been paying attention to the match. Vicious clothesline. I can hear her. I can hear my niece in the other room right now. It's adorable. She's getting excited even though she has no idea what's going on. It's so cute. Oh, looks like he's getting him set up for the last rites. But Andrews gets right out of it. Big backbreaker onto Victor Vicious. Andrews wants this chance. He needs this opportunity. And then here we have setting him up for an Emerald Flosion. 1, 2. Oh, kicking out at 2.5. Big drop kicks. Another big drop kick. And just that cross body. God, he's got to be pissed off at this point, ladies and gentlemen. He had... Everything is riding on a win in this match. Andrews has nowhere else to go but up. Looks like he's setting him up on the turnbuckle. And this bit... Avalanche German suplex. Looks like he's still up on the top rope. Oh, big frog splash onto the world champion. And he's not done, ladies and gentlemen. Going in for a... Looks like he's going for a second Emerald Flosion, but Victor countered right out of it. Got hanging onto the arm, working the ribs. And just pulling back at the wrist of Victor Vicious. And some knees for good measure. Oh, God, Victor Vicious, though. Not only is Jack Andrews not done, but neither is Victor. A big, vicious clothesline. I've been saying big a lot tonight. I should probably stop that. But here we have Victor reading Jack Andrews his last rites. Oh, looks like he was going to tap out there for a moment, but Jack Andrews pulled right on out of it. And just putting him into that straitjacket. God. Back and forth this match goes. I have no idea who is going to win this. The clock is ticking. 8 minutes are left in this match, and neither man shows any sign of slowing down. The opportunity for greatness to write your name in the history books of MNW is on the line, essentially. Just pinching at the nerves. The literal nerve of Jack Andrews right now. God, wrenching back with a straitjacket of his own. Stretching him out. Oh, big right hand, though. Whipping him into the corner. Is he going to try and go for that avalanche German suplex again? Looks like he is. Sets him right onto the top. Yep, it looks like he's going for it once more. Using his opponent's weight against him. That elevated German suplex. Going in for a frog splash. I was going to say, Andrews, you should go for that cover, man. A title shot's on the line. Sorry, a chance for a title shot is on the line here. Nice little scoop slam. Going in for one more Emerald Flosion. Going for that cover. 1, 2. Kicking out at 2. 5 minutes are left in this match. Oh, man. What's it going to take to put down the world champion? What's it going to take to put down the Black Prince, for that matter? God. Here we see Andrews retching at that wrist once more. And just another, introducing his knees to Vicious's spine. Ooh, big clothesline, though. Oh, got him up in the butt. Looks like a butterfly suplex onto the world champion, but he's got him caught in a fisherman suplex. Ooh. Oh. Looked like he was trying to send him out to the outside, but Victor caught it and gave him a right hand of his own. Oh, and just dropping the world champion onto the ropes. Oh, God. One of the younger talents showed me how that worked. Demonstrated that onto me the other day, and that was not great. I couldn't barely breathe for like an hour. Ugh. Ooh, trying to go for those heads, but Andrews put up his guard. That striking at the middle of the spine. Clothesline to the back of Andrews. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I just rewatching this match, especially with the technical difficulties. But hey, I'm not going to let this bother me. Just rewatching this match is still leaving me in awe, like it did a little bit like when I watched it on Friday. And we have we have 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes remain, and we see Andrews just choking the ever-living life out of Victor Vicious. Oh, God. Here. Sending him right back into the corner. That fake out lariat coming right up. Bam! I'm surprised he didn't go for the frickin' surprised he didn't go for the frickin' cover there for a moment, but I see that Andrews here is trying to figure out something, because he needs to come up with something quick. He has a minute left on the clock. He has to put away the world champion here and now. If he delays even for a moment, Vicious is going to probably work for that draw. A draw means Victor wins. I mean, if he beats Jack Andrews, that means he wins the tournament. Another scoop slam there. And consecutive scoop slams, pinching at the nerve once more. 30 seconds left on the clock. Andrews has to put him away here and now, or else that is the tournament for him. 20 seconds remain. Looks like he's poised. He's ready for an Emerald Flosion. Number 3. Go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Block B, the Black Prince, Jack Andrews. Oh, and here we see Victor going in for what appears to be what looks like is a handshake. Trying to respect and show a class from the world champion. No, that's a kick to the dick. That kick square in the dick. Yep. Yep. Nothing much to say. I'd say stay classy, Victor Vicious, but apparently there's a talk between us coming up, and I'm not looking forward to that. Wait, and then we got Seven Jacks here. Oh, God! Matrix is cashing in. Oh, fuck, he's actually cashing in. Oh, God. Oh, no. And then we have... Oh, Mizuki saves Victor Vicious. So, a lot of things to unpack there. For one, here's the official card, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your winner of Block B, Jack Andrews. And as well as because after winning, he will go on to face Ginger Boy at the main event of the culmination this coming Saturday. And, I see we're joined by Robbie Slick. Hey, Robbie.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, everybody? Oh, God.
How you been?
It's been a rough day. Had to go to the, emergency room and pay my respects to the newly admitted. You'll find out when we get to Warzone.
I'm terrified right now. But hey, Robbie, here we have the winners of both Block A and Block B, Jack Andrews and Ginger Boy, going up.
Wait, hold on. Ginger Boy and Jack Andrews.
Yep. England versus Wales.
Both of them flashbang.
Ginger Boy and both of them. Ginger Boy is a Flashbang original.
Flashbang original.
And Jack Andrews, I believe, came in a little bit afterwards.
And if memory serves correct, Ginger Boy is London. He's English, right?
The Mad Lad of London, that is correct. And Jack Andrews.
Against the Black Prince of Wales.
Yep. Tales all this time,
Oh my god. Oh god, it's literally just gonna be a reunification war.
Yeah. So not only is...
Which reminds me, here, you might want to take this.
What's this? Hang on, what?
Front row seats, my guy. I managed to get him.
Dude, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't ask where I got the money.
You say these things, and I keep getting worried.
Don't worry about it. Enjoy the show when it comes up this week.
Well then, we will be getting into that much later, but ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the culmination on this coming Saturday is Ginger Boy versus Jack Andrews. There is also another match coming up. Apologies, I need to frickin' do the thing.
You just gotta twizzle the twazzle.
Uh-huh. And then, ladies and gentlemen, another big match coming up. Is the World Heavyweight Championship match between Victor Vicious and Mizuki Napier. She is getting her title shot, a chance to bring back home the World Championship back to Apex. Pretty much etching her name into the World Champion alongside her husband, Nero. And
holy Raphael.
Yeah, this is going to be a freaking bloodbath. Both are premier submission experts, as well as someone... I mean, you got the explosivity of Victor Vicious going up against the tactical cunning of Mizuki Napier. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Oh, it's more than going to be a bloodbath. This is literally a eye for an eye situation. Let us not forget who Victor beat to take the belt off.
Most definitely. And I believe this is his technically this would be his first defense.
It would be. And not only that, you're facing off against Mizuki Napier, one of the heads of Apex. I'm sorry. If I had money... Don't... Look, Vic, I love you. You're great. You're amazing. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning 60-40 on Mizuki now.
She is a favorite to win this, mostly because her and Nero have very similar styles. But where Nero's Where Nero likes to kind of mess with people, kind of get into their heads, Mizuki relies on cold, calculated tactics. She doesn't
That's
really.
the kind of person you really got to be afraid of because they don't mess around. They go in for the kill.
Yeah, exactly. They clean, efficient, like assassin. But ladies and gentlemen, this means we only have one more thing left to do on here for Flashbang, and that is the patented Flashbang moment of the week.
This is not the time to be exhausted. It is 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Oh, man. Oh, this is tense. Come on.
I mean, I get it. We've gone almost 20 minutes, but you can't let fatigue be a factor. 60 seconds. Knee to the back of the head. And there's a kick to the back. And look out here, he's got him! Oh, it's a scoop slam. I thought he was going for the Emerald Flosion. 40 seconds, there's another scoop slam. And now a nerve hold. Jack with the nerve hold. 30 seconds, Jack, this is it. And the referee is now calling for the break. Even the referee's checking on Vic. Vic saying I might be hurt. Andrews saying I don't care. It's gonna be a buzzer beater. Andrews, Emerald Flosion, number 3 to go to the finals. 1, 2. Oh, he got him. Jack got him. Jack did it at the buzzer. Here's your winner of the C101, Jack Andrews. Oh, and Victor Vicious, I wouldn't trust. Oh, come on! Come on! Victor Vicious being handed his belt and he just kicked Andrews in the nuts. This is ridiculous. And Victor Vicious standing tall, but it's Jack Andrews. That's, oh, wait a second! That's Semjax! Semjax with the briefcase! Semjax is cashing in! Vic wasn't ready! Semjax is cashing in! Victor Vicious is... Oh, wait, that's Mizuki! Mizuki just pulled him out! Semjax with the right hand! Mizuki just broke it up! And she's saying that title's mine! She just stopped the cash-in!
The whole main event segment, I mean, we got Jack Andrews winning the Block B of the C101, as well as a feint attempt, a cash-in attempt on Victor Vicious, but was blocked by Mizuki Napier, which means not only did Mizuki save Victor Vicious from possibly losing his title against Semjax, but Semjax still has the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Wait. They didn't count that?
They did not count that because the bell never.
Oh boy.
The bell never rang.
On one hand, you know, that's good for Semjax. On the other hand, not really so great for everybody else. Because, you know, with the upcoming Junction, that's, I mean, let's be honest, that's a chance for Semjax to cash in even better.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for him to go back and just figure out another strategy. What am I going to do? How am I going to get the big prize that has been eluding me these past few months? Well,
Not only that, I mean, we also have to remember, he did this just by himself. Now that the C101's over, he could potentially have his, you know, faction behind him, just in case.
He could literally send Gorm into a match, wreck shop, and cash in.
To God, the Minotaurs are on standby, because I do not want to be the guy that stands in front of Gorm.
I don't want to be the guy who stands in front of either Minotaurs or Gorm. That's a terrifying combination of people, and I should know. I was at the fucking site where Johan and fucking Gorm were fighting for a week straight. It's not fun. Got it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I lost years from my life with that fucking escapade. I cursed both of their names.
At least you lost to something good. I lost years of my life just watching Sex in the City.
Oh God, I am so sorry.
Yeah, we don't talk about that episode of life anymore.
But hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is Flashbang in the books. Coming up next, though, we have the call-out. Travis sits down with a aspiring young rookie. So, Travis, take it away.
Hello there and welcome back to the call out. My name is Travis and tonight we have ourselves a very mythical man from a very real place. Bring out your mugs and sing his songs. It is the legend incarnate, Beowulf.
On this day, I see clearly everything is
Good evening, Mr. Beowulf. I hope the trip here was swift and easy.
I have a portal that can get me to and from certain places. It was fine.
Well, that's good. So, to clarify, you are the living, breathing legend of Beowulf.
In the flesh.
Of course. One of your breakout moments was your feud with Sergeant Major Payne. And Payne has gone on to say that he had a good run against yourself, and that if you ever wanted to fight him again, he'd be happy to go at you anytime, in a respectful manner, of course. Do you share the same thoughts with Major Payne?
The stuff between me and him is over. Maybe at some point in the future if I need a good time killer.
On to bigger and better, I suppose. Wrestlers have always been talking about where they want to go and who they want to go after. It seems like you're the type that likes the glory of battle. Is there somebody else on the roster that you'd love to pick a fight with? Somebody you considered a worthy challenge?
Oh, that's a great question. There's plenty of people on the roster I'd love to step in the ring with. There's Daggerick. I've always wondered what it'd be like to face a Duergar. There's the new Blood and Omega Club, Gunnar Birch. I'm sure Lady Boots would probably want to get her hands on me after I ever so briefly eliminated her on my debut. And there's that one new guy in Nakama Worldwide. He kind of looks like a big daddy from BioShock, although no one has seen or contacted him in ages.
It's nice to see you've got a wide selection of people, especially a lot of them are pretty wide and have a lot of depth. Okay, never mind. What would it mean to win one of the titles off Warzone? Whether it be the singles titles or any of the tag titles? Will there be much praise and cheer in the halls, or is it more of a personal battle for Beowulf?
Listen, I've done many things in my lifetime for the people on this planet, and what have these people done for me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Winning a title would mean that they finally open their eyes and acknowledge the legend that stands before them.
Looking for a little recognition. I know that feeling. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Firing Line audience as we wind down the call out?
I'm not afraid to remind others of the new face of fear that walks in these halls, because I am the fearless. I am Beowulf.
Oh, that was so cool! Note to self, invest in portals instead of doors in office. Could be under budget, easy. I'm sure Joe and Slick wouldn't mind if we had portals instead of doors. Who knows what could happen? Anyways, if you want to see the legendary Beowulf, tune in on Saturdays at twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban for Warzone. My name is Travis, and thank you from the call out.
What do you have to do in order to enter in your area of Google Maps to that place?
I guess just put it into the thing. But that was the call out, ladies and gentlemen. And, I mean, to be fair, yes, teleporting does sound like fun, but that's a lot of multiversal bullshit that we're going to have to mess with.
I can't take that kind of stuff. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. especially with like how portals just randomly appear here. I mean, yeah, we get the occasional like competitor who signs on the dotted line, but like, I think did I ever tell you I tripped and fell into one back in 2019, and I was stuck there for like 2 weeks.
Wait, where did you end up?
That's the thing. I don't know where it was. I was walking around a grassy area for like, I don't know, like a week straight. I didn't eat. I didn't need to sleep. It felt like purgatory, dude. I repressed most of it. Let's just say that.
Well, here, I'll give you a heads up. You're familiar with the pantry cupboard on the left in the employee lounge, right?
Yes. I think I got some...
If you reach far enough back on the second shelf, you somehow enter a door that leads to Cleveland, Ohio.
Why Cleveland?
Don't know. I just saw Anon pop out of there, and apparently he needed to get paperwork.
Okay, but why Cleveland, though? I'm sorry, that's my Indiana bias showing. Anyway, so yeah, that is Flashbang and the call out done, and we are shifting over into Warzone, and we actually we're gonna be opening up with something that we haven't really seen a whole lot these past couple of weeks. But this is the go home show to the culmination. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we hear from Seth Justice Jackson.
Hello, MNW. If you did not know, my name is Seth Justice Jackson. And I'm here to protect you and your family from all of the spookies, all of the creepies, and all of anyone who dresses up on Halloween and sneaks up behind you and steals your Snickers. I'm not bitter about anything. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot going on, a lot on my mind. Matches, investigation, the toxic wastelanders. However, wrestling has also been on my mind. We have been killing it recently in the tag division. Me and my partner, Istanbul, we have been killing it. Well, besides that one time I got killed over there by the steps, it really hurt. I forgot I could just get back in the ring. But anyway, my point is, Jiff is strong, but we want to be stronger. And the way we get stronger is by recruiting more members, and we are getting selective. So if you think you have the guts, if you think you have the gall to join, well, see me later today. Because Jiff may be a new team, may be a new faction, but it's gonna be better than anything else we got here. Istanbul's got the coffee, I got the pizza, and together we got the gall to go for gold, whether that be tag or those shiny new trios belts. But for that we would need a third. And I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the locker room back there, that's right. So get off your candy asses and bring yourself to Seth Jackson, because we're needing a new pal. And, we're probably just going to hang out for a while before we, get into, anything serious. We got to suss you out. And, well, yeah, that's about it.
That is Seth Justice Jackson pretty much making a bid for not only the Tag Team Championships with his partner Istanbul, but also trying to openly recruiting for a third member to go for the Trio Championships.
Okay, I've been thinking about that, and honestly, hear me out. Jiff, you have Seth Justice, trademark, pending, Jackson. So there's the J. You have Istanbul, who's the I.
Yep.
Who would be F?
I'm not gonna lie. My in my heart of hearts, I want to say Fear Strikes, because if we're looking at this as an investigation firm, I mean, as well as it also fits the F portion of it. But looking at it looking at it this way, you have like the real crime aspect in Seth Justice Jackson, which, by the way, I hear the trademark has been approved.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll take the pending off.
You have pretty much a guy who oozes charisma, like who oozes charisma as if it was actual Turkish oil in Istanbul. That man is a fantastic person to talk to, and
He is. Walking fire hazard, though.
oh god, yes, I can't a lot. He has to be away from the smoking sections just so he doesn't ignite half the freaking building, but. And then you have Fear Strikes, who could actually fill in, like, the supernatural portions of things if they actually do go out and investigating. I mean, Fear Strikes is a fallen angel.
I mean, fair point. Oh, my social media is blowing up. Apparently, there's also the idea of Felix Big Rig.
Ooh, that could be...
Man, that's a name I haven't heard of in a long time.
We haven't really seen it. I mean, much like social media has mentioned, we haven't really seen much of him. Looking at it through an investigation firm as well, I mean, Felix Big Rig could definitely be their, like, in-house mechanic who could probably not only fixes up the cars, but I don't know, maybe gives them, like, gadgets or something. I don't know what his skill set is.
Oh god, you know what this just gave me an idea of?
What's up?
Inspector Gadget meets Ghostbusters.
Yes, I am here for that. But as we ponder merging of classic 80s media, we are going to go into the first match of Warzone, the Absolute Units. We have a tag match with Forrest, actually it's TJ the Mint Gable, as well as Absolute Washington, and their opponents are Earl King West, Louis McDonald, Legion.
Oh, Team Stunner versus Team... I don't know how to describe Legion.
Backstabby?
Team... Yeah, but what begins with an S? Serpent Tongue?
Silver Tongue. Especially when it comes to Earl King West.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, he's a very smooth talker.
He is. He really is. I watched him talk a guy into basically emptying his entire bank account.
Yeah. Ooh, Sinister. Thank you, Alpha Rats. There we go. That's the one that we should be going for.
Yeah, but, you know, speaking of going for it, look at Louis McDonald trying to go for TJ. And, you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. TJ, I've got new respect for the guy. I mean, seriously, after the beating he took from Daggerick and gave to Daggerick, man really proved that he can stand with the best of the best. Hell, I wouldn't mind seeing him back in the hardcore division.
I mean, it feels like that would be his outside of tag team. Like, if he ever wants to go for singles, like any kind of singles matches, the hardcore division feels like it could be a home for him. Whereas I could definitely see Absolute Washington in the Big Oof division. I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah, most likely. I mean, look, I gotta say it. The Absolute Units can go practically anywhere. I mean, you've got Absolute Washington himself. He could go for the Big Oof, but considering, and I'm just gonna say this, I mean, like, I could theoretically see him going for the Nexus Titan.
Really?
He's earned prestige. He has the prestige. Not only that, remember, he's from the same class as Maximilian Thunder Thighs. He's from that era.
Yeah, bringing in, being brought in with Maximilian Thunder Thighs as well as Gorewheel, definitely, I swear, they made a big name for themselves really quick. As we see here, Louis McDonald getting set up for Evolution. Onto TJ the Mint Gable. One, broken up at one by Absolute Washington.
Looks like Louis McDonald's Evolution devolved into a quick little spark in the ring, thanks to Washington's interference.
Also, I'm actually very much used to seeing Force the Fortress tag with TJ. But
Yeah,
apparently,
from what I remember, didn't they say he had a singles match this day?
yep, he has a single match with Wilson booked later on in the night.
Oh dear God, no.
Yep,
Oh no.
yep. Trust me, I know. We made sure to put some respect on him, on Wilson at the very least lately,
Oh boy.
because at his current trajectory, he's not going to care about any suspension for attacking backstage personnel.
To be fair, I think Wilson doesn't care about anybody else caring.
No,
I think he's gone off the deep end.
no, I completely agree. Yeah, he's completely lost it, and especially I heard rumblings. I mean, especially after when we last heard from Ausir. Yeah, no, VIP is not a happy camper right now.
You know who else ain't a happy camper right now? Earl King West, completely getting his lower spine broken by TJ the Mint. You could say he's performing a mint press on him.
Practically getting paraded around while getting his freaking lower back just decimated.
And did you see that? How quick and vicious that freaking right hook was?
Oh God, there it is. 1, 2. Kicking right out of 2. Earl King West, former interdimensional champion, former tag team champion. It takes a lot to put this man down. When he talks about himself, he has a lot of room to back it up, so you definitely should not be underestimating him or turning your back to him. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, never mind. And oof.
Big DDT.
Just. Okay, you know what? Can I be honest here?
Go for
Gotta
it.
give credit where credit's due. Who does Absolute Washington's hair?
That is...
It just stays in perfect form.
He does it himself with his line of hair care products, Absolute Hair Care products.
I see. To sell, invest in Absolute Hair Care.
I highly recommend it. It's actually been what's been keeping my hair nice and straight. And my wife loves the cocoa butter that they offer.
You had me, and then you lost me. I'm kind of allergic to coconut.
Well, I don't think it's actual coconut. Oh God! Purge charge out of nowhere!
Oh, good Lord!
1, 2, kicking right out of 2. Absolute Washington is not going down this day.
You know,
And he gets set
gotta
up
give credit.
for the wrath of the Goblin King.
And ooh, and look how just the slam alone caught the attention of the ref, but it didn't prevent TJ the Mint Gable from being able to come in and save his partner. Meanwhile, we have Trice on the outside of the ring just staring in. You know, I'm surprised Trice has not, gotten involved.
Me too. Not gonna lie, me too.
Because, let's face it, Legion's track record it's kind of shady. It's kind of questionable. Little sussy.
The fact that they all betrayed the factions that they were in just to join up with each other, as well as Louis McDonald and Trice kicking out Kane in favor of Earl King West. Yeah, no. Questionable is a nice way of putting it.
Yeah. Granted, look, that decision kind of came back to bite them in the ass, but, points for trying, especially when you have the potential of recruiting someone like Earl King.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Looking at Kane, looking at Earl King, I would probably want someone with Earl King's prestige and, persuasive skills.
Exactly. And, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Earl King, there's a reason why he has the title King.
Yeah, well, that's a long story.
Well, you know what isn't a long story? watching just absolute Washington get really, really into it. I mean, he's going hard on just telling Earl King, piss off. This is my fight.
Most definitely. It looks like he's just, oh god, that frickin' soup. I can't tell if that was a suplex or just a slam, but Louis McDonald getting the tag over towards Earl King. Earl King giving a big drop kick onto Absolute Washington.
Hey!
Oh,
Wait,
God.
wait, what the hell?
I don't.
Joe!
I shouldn't open it.
I'm in the studio. You
I
locked
shouldn't-
it this way. Are you
I shouldn't
kidding me?
open it. I
You
shouldn't
locked
open
the door? I can see you.
Give me a moment.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
see through
Press the
glass,
button, press the
Joe.
button just in case.
Hang on.
That's what it does, Joe. Glass. Open the door.
Hey, you realize that I'm working from home today, right? How are you in my house?
I got your address on the cup.
Just come on in.
Come on.
Just
I will break. Oh.
come on into the
It's a-
studio.
Oh, that's just
It's a
like
push.
you-
It's a push door.
Oh, it's. Why do you have a? God, your house is weird. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Montoya, co-commentator of MNW Warzone.
Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Just came to check on the reporting. Make sure things just came across unbiased. Like the Earl King getting absolutely robbed here. I would like to say that.
You know, Michael, while I have a soft spot for the, for the boys in the bad outfits, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that because, Earl King, this was a fair fight. This was, in fact, honestly, a testament to the both prestige of Earl King West, as well as the surprisingly fair actions between both teams, especially on Legion's part, because
Oh God! Hurts charge once more out of
Oh,
absolute
Jesus.
nowhere. 1, 2, kicking right out at 2. Apologies
Not-
for interrupting you on that one, Robbie.
No. Look, holy crap! I'm gonna be honest. Part of my eyes are already staring at the screen. But look, Michael, Mr. Montoya.
God.
Listen.
Wrath of the Goblin King
came
going
up
for that
against-
cover, kicking
But
broken
just
out.
look at the viciousness of his performance.
Of course. And then we have Louis jumping in, only to miss and Absolute taking control.
And
Sunset
and there's-
flip onto
and there's
Earl
my
King.
point.
Jeez!
And there is my point. You didn't
The
let me finish.
Double team onto not only Louis McDonald, but to Earl King itself. The Absolute Units taking control of this
Listen,
match.
I may have strong opinions and be bullied by the locker room subsequently for those opinions, but this was absolutely the fault of Louis. I 100% agree with that. This was absolutely robbed from Earl King by his own tag team partner there. I 100% agree with you. They need to be on better pages, on the same page, excuse me.
You
And-
realize this is Legion, right?
Listen, I have faith in our locker room, all right? Despite some of them treating me unfairly, I think they can get it together. It's just this looming thing of this thing looming over them, and you know who that is. He had a match.
Michael.
Yeah,
it's
he had a
okay.
match in this show.
He can't hurt you. We're at an undisclosed location. He can't hurt you.
Your house is not undisclosed.
It should have been.
I mean, but he's not here. You're safe.
Either way.
Listen, I wear a bulletproof vest to the commentary booth every day.
So
Gotta make sure.
that's Why?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I offered one to Phyllis, but she wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I think
That's
she's.
because Phyllis is terrifying when you get her angry.
Yeah.
Well, luckily Phyllis likes me.
I mean, to be fair, it's hard to get on her bad side, but when you do, woof. Anyway, so coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have an in-ring promo from the Cyberpunk prodigy, Aiden Zero.
Yo, what's up? Okay, I'll need you all to like shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm gonna say because this is really important. And yeah, I know I was in the C101. I'm supposed to be taking the day off, and you know what? Fuck you. That's all I got to say on that part. But I got a particular fuck you because Shoot Nation, you're a bunch of bitches. Yeah, I said it. You know what, Abbott? You knew you were out of the tournament. You knew that your C101 dream was over. So when you and I had our match, what'd you do? You hit me with a sledgehammer. You made sure I wasn't at my best, so that when Ginger Bitch and I got in the ring, I couldn't get the job done. And he gets to be in this culmination match with Jack Andrews. Yeah, that's messed up. But more importantly, I saw how you, Abbott, and you, Devin, behaved in the C101, and yeah, that was some bitch ass tactics right there. So you know what I'm thinking? I know everyone's like, oh, we're jockeying for positions for the tag team championships. That's nice, and I don't care. You know, I'll deal with the Three Kings later. But for right now, Shoot Nation, I don't care. 1-on-1, 2-on-1, tag team. Maybe you'll find a buddy and come on and take all the high voltage. I don't care what combination it is. I want your asses in the ring. Yep, you heard me. Because, you know, you can run, you can hide. You already lost. You're already done. You can't beat me. Don't even dream. But, you know, you can do two things. You can run like the pussies you are, or you can face me. Anytime, any place, I'm ready. Hey, let's do it backstage. I don't care. Let me know what you think. Bye.
Aiden Zero pretty much putting the Shoot Nation on notice, and I guess giving a little declaration after his loss to Ginger Boy at the C101.
You know, as a man apparently from the future, he has very little insight, doesn't he?
Well, to be fair, he was mostly fighting for his freedom in the future, and stuff like this was a little foreign to him because he was literally born and raised to fight back against oppression.
I mean, that's great, but when you have all the knowledge you got, and, you know, you're in a place where, you know, things like that haven't happened yet, you'd think preemptive striking would be his initial feat.
You also have to think about this. He didn't know what a shark was until a month ago.
That's not the type of intelligence I'm talking about. The type of intelligence I'm talking about is, yes, that preemptive striking, that cunning, that aggression that seems to, in my opinion, my humble opinion, which is very humble, seems to have been waning recently.
I mean, I won't lie. He has been a bit more aggressive as of late, especially when it comes to, well, going off on, like, if going back before the C101 started, but when he was pretty much going off on Ginger Boy, and best line I think I heard was, "Why do you have an Ewok tattooed on your chest?"
He has an Ewok tattooed on his chest?
It's a bear. Like, it is a bear, but it does kind of look like an Ewok, and I have not been able to see anything else ever since.
Shit.
Yep.
However, I will add on to this, because, Michael here actually brings up an interesting thing, and to kind of summarize it, he's he's gone off against Ginger Boy, but on top of that, going after Shoot Nation with their, brand of faffing about, as the kids would say. I hope I'm reading off of this hip lingo book, but apparently it looks like it's outdated.
It looks like it's from the UK.
Yeah, I don't speak in it. But to be fair, and I'm gonna say this right now, Shoot Nation, since they've gotten those belts, I mean, yeah, their underdog story was definitely highlighted, but recently they've really been clowning on most of the competition, and You know, like, hey,
And
it's
as
one
far
thing
as
to clown.
in-ring action, making themselves a little bit scarce. Jack Abbott, of course, has been participating in some things, but they've been biding their time, it seems, to choose challengers.
They have definitely been a bit more. They have been. They apologies. They have been pretty much been wanting to get up close and personal on a lot of potential contenders. I mean, let's think back to before the C101 happened, and they both came out for. I think one was accompanying the Murder Cave, the other was accompanying, I want to say, Legion, but that doesn't make sense.
I think it was Legion or the Absolute Units.
I want to say,
remember.
yeah, I think it's the Absolute Units. But still, though, like, I mean, whether it's research or them trying to...
No, it was Blood Money. It was Blood Money.
Blood Money. That was the
Yes,
ones.
It was Blood.
Thank you, Twitter.
Thank you,
They
Twitter.
went from underdogs to clowning on the other tag competitors.
Yeah.
Well, they have room to brag, but let's hope that doesn't ruin... Let's hope that doesn't get the better of them going forward, because, yes, you could be... having a bit too big of an ego can definitely lead to some downfalls.
Especially against these other heathens in the tag division.
I mean, I gotta give... I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. But Blood Money kind of got my eye on them, especially when Unkley puts his mind to it, because...
Why do you sound so apprehensive about that? It's Unkley Dunk. He's one of the main staples in this company.
Yeah,
you gonna sit here and slander his name like that?
I'm going to progress into the next segment if you guys don't mind, because coming up next we have Rapture New Road going up against Kane, being accompanied by XR Kun. A normal singles match coming up here. Kane looking like that he's showing the fruits of his training under XR Kun, and Rapture wanting to get back into the big move contention.
Once again proving that Rapture New Road is a second-rate tiefling, compared to the Beef at least.
Man, you really just cannot give up with VIP, can you?
What can I say? They're the best.
The best who people barely talk about, but okay. They only started talking about him after Wilson went on after Wilson started going on his tirade.
It's not a tirade. He has reestablished himself, and he will be taken seriously from now on. Thank you very much. Let's stop talking about it.
I will have to agree
Yeah,
with you.
this match 100% showed the training of Kane by the Sith Lord XR Kun paying off.
Oh,
And
extremely. I mean, just look at him. He's able to take those blows no problem. More importantly, dodging... I mean, while Rapture may be putting on, this flair and practicality, Kane, he's a lot more, well, how do I say, proactive in his capabilities.
Very proactive. Seems his durability by some way or another has increased. And if you notice, especially when it comes to the ending of this match, he's employing some tactics that, according to my research, lots of Sith employ in frustrating his opponent, trying to get their opponent to use that anger. Siths being the masters of anger and all that, of course. Being able to recognize, someone getting that sort of blooded rage and rushing at them, they know how to counter that. They live in that. So, of course, if they frustrate their opponent, that's just going to make their opponent even more predictable, easier to frustrate, easier to beat.
It's funny you mention that, actually, Michael. It's funny because I actually did notice that during this match. In fact, it almost seems as if Kane was, he's taking the beatings hard left and right, but at the same time, it feels like he's just been toying with it, and he's
doing little things like see that the dodge of the drop kick there. He didn't even counter into anything else. He just let it stand, let him get back into the ring. He lets him land certain little moves here and there. But and if you notice, some of the moves he just stands there.
Not a bad strategy.
True. Almost. Well, he's definitely sacrificing his physicality while taking these blows, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of interesting because you don't see Rapture get unnerved that easily. I mean, he's a former Big Oof champion, but to see him... What's up?
I was going to say, not only was he a former Big Oof champion, but also went toe-to-toe with Lucius Constantine, getting deeper and deeper into... Oh, God, 309 out the gate from the corner, going for that cover. 1, 2... Kicking right at 2, but yeah, getting deeper and deeper into the head that was Lucius Constantine.
You know, this is kind of giving me some... I hate to say it.
If you say the word vibes, I'm gonna slap you.
You may certainly try. I keep pepper spray, but other than that, it gives certain callback. Honestly,
Corkscrew splash kicking out at 2 is Kane.
Yeah, but no, it gives me certain callback because Kane, I mean, let's face it, other than getting training from, you know, someone as dangerous as Exar Kun, a former world heavyweight title champion, and oh god, the list goes on with his accomplishments and everything else.
We will be here for a while if we list every single one of his accomplishments.
Yeah, but notice he's with the mind game. The mind games that he's playing. You don't think that maybe he's kind of acting out the role of his original tormentor, do you?
That's a little too deep, a little too rich for my blood. I'd like to think that it goes no more deeper than that. You may very well be right, but when it comes to this match, this was simply Apprentice proving himself the master.
A Kane O. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. That's gotta be Kane. And Rapture, not too happy with that. And he decks the ref.
Constantine, you have to think, just an even worse taste in his mouth after this match.
Yeah. Honestly, it's disheartening to see Rapture literally go off like that against, you know, just a ref of all people. But, you know, just a guy doing his job. But at the same time, I mean, you're falling for it, buddy. Kane had your number. Kane had your number, and you were being played like a fiddle.
Well, you also got to think about it like this. Rapture New Road has been on the on the back shelf for a minute, and he has been kind of itching, climbing for an opportunity to get back not only into the ring, but back into the spotlight. He wants to be back into contention for not only the Big Oof title, but, I mean, any other title that he probably sees fit to. I mean, I could definitely see him in the Nexus Titan Champion run as well. Hell, even the Hardcore division. But a match like that...
Rapture New Road needs to refocus, I think, is the issue.
That might be the case, because... a match like that, I mean, that match was under 5 minutes. If you guys have noticed, I didn't edit that once. That match was practically under 5 minutes, bell to bell. He had to have been very upset at that. And what do the Sith Lords love more than anger?
Well, they love frustration, they love the dark side, and they also love cookies.
It's hard to beat
mean,
cookies.
Who doesn't love cookies? Well, if I may hijack your subpar show here for a moment. So somebody tweeted at me and asked about my wrestling training, and I wanted to talk to it about you two, because you two are my former journalist pals, right? You know, we all came up in this entertainment side of the biz together, didn't we?
I remember you being
my... like this is leading into somewhat similar of a marketing scheme.
I remember you being my intern and running and getting my coffee for me, but okay.
I put so much Valium in your coffee. Anyway,
didn't work, bitch.
No, anyway, I just want to say, yeah, I'm doing pretty well with this whole wrestling training thing. I can do a hammerlock now. I've locked up. I took a bump and I only cried a little bit. It was great.
You know what? I'll actually be the straight man in this and say, you know what? I'm proud of you, Michael.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you. You can take a hit.
I could probably take you in a fight now. Anyway, let's move on to this next match. Whatever the hell you guys have lined up in your... What do you guys... You have the matches load up in an 8-track player? Yeah, you have a
You're talking like
monkey.
that, Michael, and you'll be tasting rock salt from a 12 gauge.
All right, so I'm going to cease that line of conversation right fucking there, and we are going to go right into an in-ring promo from the one, the only, DJ Milsner.
Hey, party people. I've been, touring around a little bit. Just trying to, get things do. Been playing some shows in prog rock venues, playing some milk bars, doing my thing. Spinning those records, helping people have a good time. But while I've been gone, something's been going on back there with my friend, the Funk. I have no clue what the hell has gotten into you, man. What the Great Bull, Cloud9, all of you're gathering people together, you're treating people like garbage. What's wrong with you, brother? Like, you good? We were tag champs back in the day, we were good friends. Things were great, but now you started messing with people, poaching young prospects, and just acting like an overall weirdo. And I need to know what's up with you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what's wrong. What have you been smoking? Did you hit your head?
Well, here he is, the leader of Cloud9. It's the Funk.
DJ Milsner, my soul brother. I've missed you, man. How was your tour? I hope it was awesome dropping those sick beats. Baby, I gotta tell you, while I've been gone, things have been cream for the funky one. I am the Grandmaster of Cloud9, and let me tell you, things are looking groovy.
Before you start calling yourself the Grandmaster of Cloud9 and all this crap, you're the Grandmaster of some pretty sick, funky beats you featured on some of those records that I spin. You are part of the reason why people come to my shows, and you're part of the reason why people come here. So why are you acting like
Because I'm one with the funk, and the funk is with me, Millsy baby. I have been enlightened into the ways of the Great Bull. I have learned the lessons that he imparts, the ways to the enlightenment, the way to the top of the heap. And they are taking me straight to Cloud9, baby. That's what it is.
Well, not to sound like a broken record, but you sound very much like a broken record. We don't know what any of this means, man. I don't know what any of this means. It's not funky. It's not groovy. It's just weird. It's like music from Aberdeen, Washington today. Sure, it was great back in the 90s, early 2000s. Now it's just weird.
Hey, baby. Sometimes you gotta go retro to go promo. So, what about this, babies? Why don't you come and see it? Why don't you come and join me? There's all kinds of room on Cloud9. Well, the boys could use an experienced hand. Look at you, babies. You're one of the most storied wrestlers in this company.
Yeah, I'm that way because I had you with me. But I don't think I'm looking at the Funk I knew. I'm not looking at that fun-loving dude, that CD spitting, that record jamming. No, that you're different, man. And I don't know what you want to prove to me here. Can you explain it at least a little?
I want to show you the joys of being a winner, baby. Oh, I mean, you won the only official Royal Rumble. You won the Wish Upon a Brawl. And now I see the way to win the big ones. You never had the big gold. Would you like it? I think we can do something with that. You are so amazing. Join us.
Maybe this requires further discussion, man. As tempting as that is, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you out, man. And if that means taking you to a place to get help, or just having a sit-down talk with a friend about all this crap.
Oh, I love talking. Don't you know? I talk all the time, babies. But I don't need help. I'm not in distress, Milsy babies. I'm enlightened. I'm on the top of the game. Oh, it is amazing. You should try it sometime. We on Cloud9 have seen the light and the ways. So why don't you come on over and we'll see how it goes.
And there we have it. DJ Milsner trying to reach out to his old friend and tag partner Defunk, and Defunk giving him a offer to join his faction, Cloud9.
Milsner did not seem awfully interested in that offer. More so concerned for a friend, but if I were Milsner, I'd stay away from that. That's 20 pounds of nope in a 10-pound bag.
Yeah.
On one hand, I would agree with you on that, but on the other hand, I mean, they were tag team champions together. They were tour mates for the longest time, and I don't. Apologies, that's my niece. Anyway, but someone's unhappy. But I don't know, like me personally, someone who I was that close to, I would try and figure out and see what is going on with them.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. It's safe to say, Defunk. We still don't know what he's talking about with the Great Bull and Cloud9 and just this force thing, this vibe, whatever. What is he trying to expect? Because it's gone beyond cultish now to just.
Is this straight up batshit insane?
Yeah, it's just actual bat bananas.
Well, we have.
Yeah, no, I gotta agree with that one.
We have one prevailing theory that is becoming a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for here? Reasonable, and where we're thinking the Great Bull. Well, who depicted him? Who depicted themselves as a bull and was in Defunct's in facing against Defunk?
I'm gonna stop you right there, because if that name is said, a lot of the smarks in the crowd are gonna start creaming their pants, and we don't want to pander to those people, do we, Joe?
I mean, just because he's idolizing him doesn't mean that he's gonna be coming in here and doing his whole shtick. He's retired. He's not coming back.
While he may be retired, remember, we still have that $10,000 per mention fee. You know, we're not dealing with that now.
I was trying to do it more subtly, but yes, if we say that name, we're gonna. it's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah, besides, the only time we saw anything remotely close was when Meme pulled that actually quite hilarious prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can't pay that licensing fee.
God, no, we can't.
If you mention that name, you're gonna have to put your niece to work in an Amazon warehouse, and I don't think you want that.
No, because she's not even one. But hey, so yeah, with that in mind, we're going to go into our next match here. We had a open challenge laid out from the man, the myth, the legend, Beowulf, the Rookie of the Year Nexi winner. And to answer the call, Nakama Worldwide's own Power Surge.
And you know, I gotta admit, this was a match I thoroughly was invested in, because Power Surge, the literal young buck of Nakama Worldwide, the apprentice to Trashman Jones, the current apprentice to Nakama's indirect leader, Bart Ender, just absolutely giving it to Beowulf. Not only that, there's been tensions with Nakama recently, and more importantly, there's been speculation that we could be theoretically finally seeing Nakama collapse. I mean, it's just down to these two. Depth charge, you know, he's not part of them.
Yeah, that was some kind of fussing with the paperwork on that one. But, like, it's like you said, Robbie, like, with the last time we saw Power Surge, he was talking to Bart Ender about how he wants to be taken a bit more seriously, how he wants to prove how he wants to be a superstar in his own right. Whereas, and I'm not going to lie, who better to prove that than to picking up a win over probably the hottest rookie of 2021?
Agreed. I can thoroughly agree with that, especially considering the fact that Beowulf, as mentioned before, I mean, this man has gone toe-to-toe against some of the most notable members of the roster. I mean, hell, being one of the few people who was able to take on the Allfather for you know, Raphael's sake.
Yeah, don't remind, like, that was a freaking, watching it and editing it was a lot. I was exhausted.
Beowulf has definitely presented himself as an inevitability, just one who's ready for a scrap. I'm sure someone like Mick Morgan or Daggerick would appreciate this man quite a bit.
I mean, I'm sure I think he actually has put his sights on the hardcore division. Beowulf has put his sights on the hardcore division, and I mean, I would definitely love to see a match between him and Daggerick, especially no rules, no disqualifications, just going full bore against each other. Oh, I needs that.
Ah, good job, Mr. Mojo. You caught up on the segue I set you up for. Look at that, you're learning. Wow.
I'm just going to enjoy when your match comes up. I'm a patient yet humble man.
Listen, with how good I've been in training, I think I got a chance here, boys. I think you're gonna eat those words, fellas. In fact, you could put a little bit of money on it.
Really?
How about that, huh? How about
Really?
that little bit of cheddar cheese? You know what? I'll put up. I got 2 monkeys and I got a brick. I'll put up 2 monkeys and a brick. That's about $30,000.
I would much rather not bet anything that is mostly used to embezzle corrupt people.
No. You know what? I'm willing to put some money on it. I'm willing to put down 100,000 Ethereum. Granted, I'm gonna say this. I'd like to get in touch with Mr. Aldini for your opponent. Kind of get a feel. Who knows? You might be getting someone like Juan Chance. You might be getting our current legal representation. Or even better, you might be getting the
I might remind you, it's Aldini himself who I'm supposed to be having the match against. The old man, the old fart. The old fart who I could poke in the eye and push over. Pretty easy. I love the man. He's my broadcast partner.
The old fart.
He is an old fart.
Slaughtering soul.
So the old fart that was a former 5-time world's champion, 10-time tag team champion, as well as, I don't know, let's just name a whole lot of accolades here.
Allow me to name one of his greatest accolades. Sending 100 people into the emergency room in 1 year's time.
Yeah, but he's old now.
You know...
You don't think that it's gonna stop him?
It's not gonna stop him whatsoever.
Yeah. You know what else isn't getting stopped? Power Surge getting completely taken to the corner, beaten, and... Well, never mind.
And here we have a power...
Took him to the outside, and there was a tap on the outside that the ref did not see, correct?
Yeah, as you were jaw-jacking, we completely missed that. But it looked like one power surge and a kick out right out at 2.
Now, to be fair, you tap out. Okay, cool. You got him to tap out. You didn't get him to tap out where it matters most, though. The ring.
Listen, he could have done that standing choke pretty much anywhere. Just saying, it could have been a chance. You gotta give it to Beowulf there for having that maneuver in his arsenal. Of course, he can pull the complete idiot move and put it on the outside. Instead of, all he had to do was roll him back in the ring. But no, he has to. I think that brutal, ham-fisted way of fighting is holding back Beowulf just a bit.
Michael, I think it's his bread and butter. I think it's what he was built to do, born to be, so to say.
Now he's going for a pinfall. 1, 2.
And just so many near falls in this match. This was both competitors were hitting each other pretty much as hard as possible.
Agreed. And honestly, I gotta admit, this felt more like the preliminaries to a Warpgate Hardcore Championship match.
Well, you have Beowulf, who, I mean, not only does he bring the myth of the of his namesake, Beowulf. But you also pretty much have him pretty much like one of the hottest rookies that we've had in 2021. I mean, going on a complete tear, taking the Allfather to his absolute limit. And here you also have Power Surge. I mean, the plucky young lion of Nakamura Worldwide with something to prove. I mean, both of these men cannot lose in this match. I mean, pride is definitely the biggest thing on the line here.
This is the one time I'm going to go to bat for someone else, but I think I'm tired of hearing him referred to as the plucky young lion. I think he's a made man at this point.
Busting,
I think Power Surge deserves a bit more respect. I think he's a made man.
Yeah, agreed. And you know what? We've seen it already. Hell, I think Bart's holding him back. And he's already outgrown Jones's tutelage. I mean, look, where's Trashman right now? He's wandering the earth. Left his man because he knew it was time.
See,
it was time for him to sprout his wings.
See, here's the thing. I'm
gonna go spend my wings and walk around outside because I gotta.
And he's gone. He's gone. He left them there. They got to do their own thing now. They don't have Mr. Anymore.
Well, here is what I'm going to be proposing to the both of you. Yes, Bartender doesn't. It seems like Bart doesn't really have much to teach Power Surge in the realm of in-ring ability, but in the realm of humility, trying to make sure that not only is he going to be a champion in the future, but a champion that people will vouch for, that people want to see defend his title. Someone who at least someone who they can at least root for.
Okay, you know what? I hate to be the guy that plays Lucius Advocate here, but I gotta say it. Humility. What does that do for you? What does that do for you, Mr. Mojo? I'll tell you what it does for you. It gets you screwed. It gets you screwed. It gets you your hospital taken over. It gets you your championships basically stolen out from underneath you by somebody who's got a briefcase or somebody who decides, I'm gonna jump in and say, fuck you.
Oh, we'll get to the Victoria, British Columbia screwjob of VIP. We will get to that. We will get to socialism destroying what could have been a great championship run for Maximilian Thunderthighs with the tutelage of VIP. We'll get to that.
I just hope I put in the video right, because I noticed something was out of place just a moment ago, and yeah, I think that file got corrupted, so I had to go to the actual file itself.
God damn Canadians ruining everything.
I can hear the geese in the distance.
I can hear the moose too.
Ketchup chips don't even taste like ketchup. Ketchup isn't salty.
We're getting into a weird tangent here.
I mean, it's Warzone, baby. What do you expect?
Weird tangents are part of it. Yeah, and these moments, I am not a fan of showboating. That is something that I'm not a fan of. I think the best way you can showboat and show yourself off in a match is just complete decimation.
Decimation of the other guy, not decimation of self.
Fake out super kick onto Beowulf.
Some people like that. I don't
Two.
know.
Kicking right out at 2. That's 2.5 on that one. Closer and closer is Power Surge getting into putting this legend to bed. And here we got setting him up for
that kick to the gut.
Power Surge. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Power Surge.
And I think with that, putting the true rookie in his place a bit. You see the frustration there. I think Beowulf might have been one of those people who thought Power Surge was still a rookie. But no, he's got plenty of in-ring experience.
I mean, in technicality, he's still considered the rookie of his generation. But, you know, the rookie status is definitely gone.
Well, the rookie status, I think, is gone for just about the both of them at this point. And I will say this. Beowulf probably did underestimate Power Surge. You probably saw him as that whiny kid, that the kid who wants to prove himself, But I'm just saying, prove himself he did.
He messed with the hidden Karate Kid.
The rookie statuses of people like, I don't know, Sparrow, that kind of disappeared pretty quickly. He had a bit of a cool streak going on there, but that did end. Might I remind you all? But Power Surge still going strong.
True. Also, Mr. Montoya, was that just a bit of admiration for Sparrow?
And the next match, what do we have queued up? Hit the button on the 8-track player. Put it in the VCR. Where'd you get these matches? You bootleg them? Were you at ringside? Were you at ringside with a home video camera?
I'm surprised you know what a 8-track or a VHS is, if I'm being completely honest. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping this works because, like I mentioned earlier, the frickin' file got corrupted in some way, shape, or form. Not sure how that happened, but we have some words from HR. We have some words from HR. Ladies and gentlemen, registered anon.
You know what? Just, ladies and gentlemen, it's registered anon. Hello, Multiverse. Hello, everyone. I'm your Human Resources Representative, Registered Anon, and I have an important message that I have to tell you. There's been a lot of concerns going around about one of our employees, Mr. Maximilian Thunder Thighs. And I have some news. Did you all know that the Multiversal Nexus is situated in Vancouver, Canada? British Columbia, did you know that? That means that a lot of outside issues are covered by Canadian law. And a certain mass vigilante came and visited me in the night, which I actually found kind of nice. And he informed me of an obscure rule about healthcare facilities in a country with socialized medicine. Did you know that a healthcare organization cannot be run by an organization with members from other universes? That's right. Turns out that both Uncle Dunk and VIP's ownership of that children's hospital is illegal under Canadian law. Being a responsible in human resources individual, I immediately responded by calling the authorities. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, but across the multiverse, there is one law enforcement agency feared above all else. No one. No one wants to face the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They will take you down politely, and they will take you down forever. So they have, as this show has been going on, raiding the hospital and throwing out members who've been employed by VIP. That hospital is now run by the Canadian government.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen.
And that was the motivation. The one good thing going on about Maximilian Thunderthighs just ripped right out from under him. Yep, all that motivation, all that work VIP put in, turning him into an actual competitor and not this big fuddy-duddy who loses the Big Oof Championship over a joke.
Hang on. Hang on, we got
Big Oof. Wait, didn't he win the Big Oof Championship off of VIP?
Yep, from Wilson. Also, I got a message.
That's not the point.
I got a message from Phyllis here. We actually got somebody on the line right now.
Who do we got on the line? Is it a 12-year-old? Is it a 12-year-old here to talk about how they don't like the color of Maximilian Thunderthigh's new single?
Michael Montoya.
Ladies and gentlemen, freshly out of VIP, Maximilian Thunderthighs.
No, you.
No! Lock the door.
Listen here,
He's not
Max.
getting out of here.
You listen here, Max. You stay away from the commentary booth, all right? I don't want to see your face, backstage or anything. Don't touch me. I'll have my lawyers all over you. Okay?
You realize our lawyer is one of his rivals, Goriel, right?
I can hire other lawyers.
Have fun with that one.
What other lawyers?
I have two things to say. First, I took the belt off the beef, not Wilson.
Apologies.
Oh,
And
respectable.
secondly, specifically to you, Montoya, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to say whatever you want, and that'll be it. Go.
What are you? You're timing me. You're timing me,
29,
Max.
28, 27.
Clock's ticking.
Shut your mouth, Max. All right, go back to being the white meat babyface bullshit that you've always been, Max. All right, go out there and have fun. Finagle with the fans. Go catch someone's cold from a 12-year-old whose snot you have all over your face now. You're disgusting. You're not a real competitor, not a real wrestler. You're a big man with no drive. Screw you, Max.
Do you feel better now?
I would like to move on.
10 seconds left.
Good.
That's last time.
Well, from all of that, maybe you're right. I'm retiring.
What?
So,
What? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? You gotta
No.
I hurt his feelings.
Fuck
Okay,
you.
No.
What?
Hold on. No. Fuck this. I need to make a phone call here.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, you guys have fun. I gotta go celebrate. You guys have fun running your little show here. Oh, I gotta go tell all the boys about this.
What the fuck?
Okay, no.
Hold on.
Aldini,
Choto,
get your ass on the fucking line.
I'm gonna go hit the ropes.
Choto,
You know what?
a
I'm gonna go
actual
touch it
fucking
again.
minute.
Woo, I might take another bump. Who knows? Oh, if Maximilian Thunderthighs is gonna retire and get his old feelings hurt. Maybe I have a chance at one of the belts.
That is a cold day in hell.
Wonderful day, wonderful day. Well, anyway, y'all continue with your little show. I'm gonna go celebrate. His feelings. Oh, what a prick.
I can do it. I can just disconnect him right fucking now. But he'll be right back. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that... what? What the fuck?
No. This has to be a fake out. No.
This has to be a fake out?
There is no way in goddamn hell that Maximilian Thunderthighs would fucking retire. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna go off the leash here for a little bit.
Go for it.
Maximilian Thunderthighs, I'm gonna send this message to you directly. From Ricky Slick. Maximilian Thunderthighs, what fucking right do you have to retire? What goddamn right? You said you were for the children. The goddamn children. You were for the people. You were for everyone. You would fight injustice, tooth, bloody nail, and with your pectorals. You retiring after you've claimed the big oof. Put down Gorewheel at Multivania. From you being able to successfully defend and hold a championship run that is enviable by many people. From being able to look every last nasty thing in this multiverse in the eye and say, come at me, bro. And you're just giving up? No. I'm gonna ask you one thing, Max. Why don't you fucking stop believing in yourself?
Here is all I will say. Personally speaking, Maximilian Thunderthighs, you have been an inspiration. Whenever, like, me personally, I've been down on myself, you have been a source of self-confidence that I can only dream of. And yes, you've had your lows with what happened with you in VIP and everything, and everything that was with that, especially with them illegally, might I add, Montoya. Especially with them illegally making you do so many things just because they had something over you that they didn't even have any rights to have. If you retire, it's going to be one of the saddest things in MNW, because
More than it's going to be one of the saddest things. Do you know how many of people on the roster will never forgive him?
I will not say.
How many of his friends? How many of his foes will look at him and say, "You fucking what?"
There is a slew. I mean, I think his friends will definitely understand. I think his friends would understand if he actually is retiring. And his foes, however, they're probably going to be celebrating with the rest of the VIP, if I'm being completely honest, because they're going to take that as like a personal victory for them. But honestly speaking, the wrestling world, if he does go through with this, the wrestling world is going to be is going to lose one of their brightest lights. Because it's like you said, he was an inspiration.
I cannot physically deal with this. No, this is as much. No, the 5 stages of grief. We're beyond denial. We're at rage, and rage has managed to go all other stages. No, I'm sorry. If he fucking retires, if he goddamn retires, I will never let you live that down, Max. Never.
I think this is a personal decision that he's been wrestling with for a while now, that at this point we should respect. And if this is true, and he does go through with it, if I'm being completely honest, and we don't know what he's been through. Only a handful of people have. And let's just say a lot of them aren't talking. But we can discuss this all day. I mean, how we can make an entire podcast based off of Maximilian Thunder Thighs' achievements and whatnot. But we need to progress into our next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, is your promo of the week.
The C101 could have gone better. I lost to a man I've come to respect for his work, and the other, a complete clown who needs to have respect smacked into him. Funnily enough, that could apply to either Madman from Flashbang, who now have claim to the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. That's right, Mad Boys. You beat a champion. And unlike my predecessors, this loss wasn't at the hands of some poor planning by the brass or random chance gone wrong. One of you took advantage of my anger, and the other outsmarted the official. Congratulations to you both for your ingenuity. But rather than drag this out and let you both hold that over my head, how about I prove I'm a bot of my word? I'm about rewarding hard work, giving people their dues, so I'm here to make it official. I may have lost to C101, but I am damn sure not going to lose next week. While we wait to see who takes home the gold medal, let's see if you both got what it takes to take my gold belt. Next Saturday, at the C101 culmination, it will be a triple threat for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship between Zacko Duo, Madness, and Mad Jack. Bring every little trick in your knapsacks, have every lie ready to spill, cheat your asses off, have every weapon you've got in your arsenals on hand, because next week, I redeem myself and send you both back to Flashbang and never deal with you again.
Look at that man, poised and ready to strike, and look at the big hunk of metal to his left.
There we go, and off the bat, Strongman Bell knocked down.
I was muted the entire time. Anyway, we go into a tag match.
I didn't want to say anything.
We go into a tag match with the Bell brothers, Strongman and Flyboy Bell, and pure, unadulterated malice, and R. Sawyer, the main event Max.exe, with their faction mate Zacko Duo giving a declaration to Mad Jack and the Madness for Zacco Duo's World Heavyweight Championship. Also, apologies for the hot mic, because I'm still fucking surprised about what just happened.
How many people? I think you can count on one hand the people that can just.
As y'all could see. As you can tell, I'm in a bit of a state.
And now, I thought he was going to tap in his brother. He is tapping in. Here comes Flyboy.
Let's get back to the match here. The Bell Brothers. Bell Brothers out here battling some bots. Bots are getting big and battly. And Malice wants some blood. Even though I'm pretty sure he runs on coolant or energon.
I want to say coolant or energon. Actually makes a bit more sense.
Energon coolant?
Yeah, but I mean, both of these teams, former tag team champions in their own right, as well as with the freaking attitude change from the Bell Brothers, they have been a bit more vicious. But what has never changed has been their tag team cohesion, quick tags, making sure to cut the ring in half.
Damn right.
Like,
just look at him.
I mean, yes, I am a little biased in favor of the Bell Bros because, I am Flyboy's translator. Oh god, that powerbomb. And Strongman, outside of this, like one of the nicest guys ever. But
gave me a hug.
His disappointed face is strong, and I'm.
Now he is whipping him out of the ring.
But before all this, nicest guy ever. But not a lot of people were. We all know what happened with that.
Yeah. However, you can't say that it wasn't for the best, considering how well the Three Kings have done, and considering the fact that how well Ginger Boy has done.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Going on to win the Block A of the C101, and main event is the culmination. Is him versus Jack Andrews, and here we see Strongman trying to go for a countout victory, and then a quick tag to his brother Flyboy. Sawyer immediately going back into the ring. Oh god, that bicycle kicked his spine though.
Bicycle. He's going to beat you with a bicycle kick.
Oh god, that's.
Let me have my fun.
No, you're fine. I'm just enjoying pretty much what needs to be a staple of the tag team division. C, Flyboy with the C kick straight to the chest and head of our Sawyer.
And now going up top.
Flyboy, he's been scrappy so much, but honestly, just here we see him calm, controlled. Honestly, he's been in control.
I think it's because Malice hasn't been tagged in yet. Because he's fighting someone again. Flyboy has a very weird history about fighting people bigger than him. No one understands what was going on with that. Oh, here. Speaking of which, we have Malice being tagged in, making quick and short work of the older Bell brother. But here we have a nice little monkey flip.
That's about it for
No, not a monkey flip, just an arm drag. Blah. Apologies, I'm still a little in duress.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll get the emotional support, Lamb.
That could have been so much worse.
Wait, Sheepy?
That absolutely could have been worse.
I said emotional support, Lamb, not emotional support, Eldritch.
I'll take either at this point.
Do that with Malice in the ring, Flyboy. No!
Oh god, that German suplex right onto Flyboy Bell. Oh my god.
Just beating his face in.
Oh man, pure unadulterated Malice is is his title, and it just proves true, especially with this Mega Buster.
Good Lord. Is Flyboy still alive?
And here, trying to go for that blue screen, but Flyboy is immediately out of it and whips Malice right into the corner. Big knee strike into a Bulldog. Yeah, remember when you were talking about that calm and that keeping himself togetherness?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's immediately gone out the window now.
For good reason.
Remember what I said about just wait until Malice gets in? More C kicks to the chest and then one right into the dome of Malice.
Good God almighty. And then just beating him down like that. It's not a good day for Malice.
Bell ringer! Going for that cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Bell Brothers.
3 count for the 3 Kings.
Ginger Boy's doing very well. Flyboy and Strongman are doing especially well. I think they're on a 2-match win streak.
Let's see them go 3 for 3.
Most definitely. And, whoopsies. I think I did something. Yep.
You're good.
Yep, there it goes. Sorry, I had to turn on the background. Anyway, so, like we saw in the promo earlier, ladies and gentlemen, at the culmination, we will have Zako Duo in a triple threat match, taking on Mad Jack and Madness for the MNW Heavyweight Championship.
Good freaking God.
I am looking forward to this match, especially when it comes to Matt. Let's kind of put Madness over to the side here for just a moment. If this is a chance for Zako Duo to get one over on Magic, an opponent that's always eluded him. And let's put Magic to the side here. The Madness. This is also another opportunity for Zako to get back at the Madness for his little chair shot prank this last week on Warzone.
You know, I gotta admit, we're seeing this entire matchup. I mean, you would think the good, the bad, and the ugly. However, you got the goofy, the bot, and the unpredictable.
Yeah, to be fair, Magic is his own level of unpredictability, and that's
But then again,
it's insane.
Also, bold of you to assume that I was using the unpredictable for Magic.
You know what? Fair enough. I just couldn't tell which one which one would have been the goofy and which one would have been the unpredictable, because they both kind of fill that role.
The answer is yes.
And
for legal reasons.
But yeah, big win for the Bell Bros, and going forward, a big match for the culmination. But we are almost done with Warzone. We only have a few more things to go through.
Damn.
Yeah, but coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have, speaking of the hardcore division, that we mentioned the hardcore division earlier on in the night. So let us hear from the champion of the hardcore division, Daggerick.
Looks like I have a few people in the back that I need to address. You kiddos back there need to calm down and think about what you're doing for just a moment. I may be hardcore, I may get my head bashed in, but I can think still. You can still think. McMorgan, Beowulf, Sam, and even you, Storyteller. You all want a shot, you all want a piece, but I need you to think about what the hardcore division is, what it means to me. I need you to show me more than this piddly little matches where you're gonna take each other to the outside and put on holds. All this silly, piddly little dribble. The hardcore division is about showing that you have guts to take steel to the face, to eat the floor every day, and to get back up, look your opponent in the eye, smile and say, "Sir, I would like some more." and then you get more, and you get more, and I'll give you more. I would give any of you more than you can handle at this point. I don't think any of you are ready. I think you all need to look at each other and say, can I take more? Can I take Sam? Can I take McMorgan? Can I take someone like Beowulf? I know I can, because I've faced some of them. I know I can, because I've seen some of you work in your hardcore matches. Some of you have not done enough to impress me. So once again, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to declare, fuck it, a royal decree, give me more. I have not seen enough yet. I have not seen enough hardcore attitude. I have not seen enough blood. I have not seen enough sweat, and I have not seen enough tears.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been the hardcore champion, the Dagger, Daggerick. And, oh man, a lot of people are trying to make a claim to be his #1 contender. And Daggerick pretty much just said, yeah, y'all haven't impressed me enough. Haven't impressed me yet. But as you all can see, I am going to be riding solo for the rest of the night. Robbie had to dip out for personal reasons. He was looking a little haggard. So we're going to continue on. We only have a few more things to go through. So coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a return of sorts. We have the return of Sir Malarvik teaming up with his tag team partner, the Citra King. The return of Dues Pulp. And here comes the Murder Cave. Oh, shit. Here comes Grizzly Adams. The bear is on the prowl, and a grisly end. Chaz Lee going up against Sir Malarvik.
I was just going to announce the return of Deus Pulp, and Grizzly Adams and Chaz Lee are attacking.
Man,
Chaz Lee, who
this was just freaking gruesome.
For biggest swerve with his betrayal.
Because, like,
joining the Murder Cave.
Oh god, I mean, as you guys can hear from Aldini, this was like this was supposed to be a return tag team match for Dues Pulp. Like, I missed Malarvik and Citra King teaming together. Personally speaking, they were like one of my favorite tag teams coming up in the company. And a pile bunker straight to Malarvik's dome, busting him open. Oh my god. And then we see Citra King giving the business to the bear, to Grizzly Adams there. And Chaz Lee double teaming onto Citra King. Oh god. Bodies hitting the floor. Safe to say that the match got canceled. Safe to say. But I wish I could say that was it. That this was the length of what the Murder Cave was up to. I wish. As we see Chaz Lee sauntering into the ring, Grizzly right behind him, both with just freaking big-ass, smug-ass grins on their faces. God. For the brutality no bounds, because Dr. Grimm is taking on Sir McCheese, who would attack the best boy of fucking Warzone. This man is literally one of the most innocent people in the entire fucking Nexus. The only one that would come close is Brawl Kaiser. Brawl Kaiser of all people. I don't understand. Who are they trying to bait out? The only thing I can think of was that Malarvik and McCheese were part of the Republic together. That's the only thing. Because, like, you want to know who I really want to hear the opinion of after this? I want to hear Uncle Dunk's opinion. Because, yes, he and Malarvik were pretty much on neutral terms, and we all know his opinions of the janitor. But this is McCheese! This is a man that he still regards as a friend and puts him in very high esteem. And, like, McCheese is no slouch, as you all can see. He's holding his own against Dr. Grimm, but this blatant attack against someone who hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. Like, seriously, this is the picture-perfect definition of what a night is supposed to be. By AJ Styles. Famous flat earther, AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kidding. No, but... yeah, like, I want to hear Uncle Dunk's opinion. Because, like, the janitor... I would like to hear his opinion, too, but no one was as close to McCheese as Uncle Dunk was. They broke bread. They shared victories, losses, titles with each other. And this is just gruesome, to say the least. Thankfully, McCheese is fighting back. It's the best thing he could do. Oh, God, that neck breaker onto McCheese. I think he's out cold, ladies and gentlemen. Just such blatant disregard to their fellow competitors. What is with some of the freaking people back there? Like, it's... First, Wilson attacks Papusa, shocking him into the freaking power box, and now the Murder Cave is attacking former members of the Republic. This does not bode well. This does not bode well whatsoever, and I guess we're gonna have to wait until either this coming Saturday or next Saturday after the culmination, because I have no idea what the hell is going on anymore. I used to have my finger on the pulse. Now, I'm so fucking busy, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm rambling. But, hey, we have another match. Speaking of Wilson, we have Forrest the Fortress Wade going up against Wilson of VIP. And, as mentioned earlier, this match was mentioned earlier on in the night, and here we see Forrest the Fortress just giving the business to Wilson.
A capuchin monkey that's pissed off enough is still gonna rip your lips off your face, Jerry.
Oh man, this match was weird for me. That's all I gotta say. And here we have a we have a tweet out from Forrest the Fortress. I didn't care if I won or lost. I wanted to let him know that we are not afraid of him, and we still aren't. Brave words, sir. Brave words, Mr. Wade. I commend you on that. But that's just my own humble opinion. Emphasis on humble there. Oh God, we actually got a bunch of freaking shout-outs on social media. Oh God. From Maximilian Thunderthighs, we have my retirement speech will be this Saturday during the culmination. We got one from Graven, hearing about Max retiring. Apparently, he had to he emphasized crushing his beer can, saying, "I'll give him till Multivania." And then finally, we have on social media as well. From at this point, we have Kelly going, "Bruh." And we have another message from Maximilian Thunderthighs. Choice belongs to Million of Max, this one suppose. But if Max to leave, Max should fulfill promises and tie up ends that are loose. Wise words. Wise words from Sasquatch. And there's another from Montoya. Not reading that. I refuse to read that one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Back into the match itself. Nice looking clothesline onto frickin'
I haven't forgotten what you did to Mama.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Frickin' VIP did something to Mama Wade. I will say this from someone who my own mother-in-law kind of resembles Mama Wade. Never mess with Mama. They will come and get you in the most efficient and vindictive way possible. I've seen it happen only twice. That poor man. Anyway, enough about my personal life. Here we see Wilson just picking a limb and just trying to take it out. Nice little reverse DDT though from. I can't even call him the son of Will because I don't want him coming after me. This is like this whole situation just feels very awkward. Not gonna lie. We got Wade picking up Wilson and just dropping him onto the turnbuckle, busting him open, running the ropes, big senton straight onto Wilson. God, that is 300 plus pounds of pure hoss dropping on top of you. Oh, that cannot feel good. Especially when he goes to the top rope. Oh, knee drop right onto the sternum. 1, 2, kicking right out at 2. Oh, God. Force the Fortress, giving it his all and trying to put away. Oh, Wilson. Apologies. I caught myself in a yawn because I've been up since like 6:30 this morning, but who's counting? Anyway, but trying to put away Wilson. And now he's sitting himself on the middle rope and splashing himself onto the legs of Force the Fortress, trying to knock out the tree at its trunks. We got Wade coming for cover 2. I swear, Wilson going on this tirade, it seems, as well as Osir Turan. Last time we heard from Osir Turan, he was very upset. Oh, God, big spine buster. How could he lift someone that size? Kicking out at 2. Little plug of the where this is shot at. Twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban on Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please tune in. It's a fun time. The chat is awesome. Chat's awesome. Matches are awesome. Definitely go check it out. Anyway, back into the match. And nice little exploder suplex onto, I think he launched Wilson into the freaking ring apron. Wilson getting right back up. Oh, God. Going into that fireman's carry, just dropping on his knee, and then another senton. Jeez, man. He is trying to cave Wilson's chest in, it looks like. Oh, and a big slap. That was for Mama. Oh. Trying to go for that exploder suplex again, but gets caught into a bulldog.
Throwing the taxman back in the ring.
What's it going to take to put down this new incarnation of Wilson, this more vindictive side of Wilson? Oh, no. Gotch-style pile driver, shades of Minoru Suzuki. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Wilson. I have to stop calling him Son of Will, because like I keep wanting to say that immediately, but it's not correct.
There was a couple times he was acting a little like the old Wilson.
Oh, God. That was a match and a half. Oh, my God. God, he took out the Wilson takes out the Moogle, takes out Papusa, as well as making sure, making good work of Force the Fortress. I mean, Force the Fortress, like, that was a fucking... He had to put in a lot of... Not Force... Wilson had to put in a lot of effort to take out Force the Fortress on that one. That man is rock freaking solid unit. Like, it's going to take a whole fucking mess to put him down, and that was what Wilson needed. But as we wait and see... Yes, Shinobi, that was the kill switch that he ended, that he used to end. No, actually no. The Gotch style pile driver is not the kill switch. That's a different move entirely. Nah, that was let's just say the man who made that pile driver famous. I don't want to meet ever in a dark alleyway. I hear he feeds on the young. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for more developments on that to come up, we have our main event. We have the Big Oof title match between Juan Chance going up against the Big Oof champion himself, Raphael Sampson. And that's what it is there for, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Oof Championship. Me personally speaking, I think it's... this is just my own personal opinion. I feel like it's more... Like, this is definitely... Like, for, like, the people who like to talk. And, like, the people who are... Like, that have bigger-than-life personalities. Oh, speaking of bigger than life, going up for a nice gorilla press slam out the gate and a knee drop. Oh, God. Raphael is not taking any chances against Juan Chance. Juan Chance returning him with coming that drop toe hold. Hell, this could be his Juan Chance to win. This could be his one chance to become his one chance to be a champion in MNW. But I mean, he has the only thing standing between him is about 300 something pounds of pure heavenly body.
I mean, you gotta think, what does Juan have to do? Because you do bring a great point about that huge size difference. He has to move a mountain, is what he has to do.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Got a message from Phyllis about Montoya. That's going to be fun later. Anyway, so here we have Juan Chance putting Raphael Sampson in a nice headlock. And Raphael getting right out of that, sending Juan Chance straight onto the outside.
Raphael Sampson is one of the kindest souls you ever want to meet.
And oh man, the judge of MNW looks like he's getting back to. Looks like he was trying to get back into a corner, but they're just trading strikes for strikes at this point. Juan just throwing out those forearm strikes like they're going out of style, as well as Raphael just chopping the ever-loving crap out of Juan's chest. My God, yikes. Oh, looks like he was trying to go for looks like he was trying to go for like a suplex, but Juan reverses that into a reverse DDT. And I'm not gonna lie, I would actually like to see gold around Juan Chance, mostly because like it would definitely say something to the general public itself of I am not a. It's pretty much like his constant story at this point, if I were to characterize it as such. It's just, it feels like that's his story going forth is, I'm not a jobber. Why are you, and I will prove to you how I am not a jobber. And I'm not going to lie, like, I think he's proven that and then some, honestly. But some people just can't seem to get over the fact of who he used to be. Of his former family name. And here we see just short work on, like, of the challenger onto the champion itself. Ooh, tying up the arm in a swift heel kick to the face of Raphael, bringing Raphael down to Juan's level.
And now is the time for Juan to press the advantage.
Oh, yeah, this is a sound strategy, working him on the outside, and then working him on the outside. But the problem with that is you can't end a championship match via countout. You will win the match, but the championship does not change hands at that point. Kick out right at 2.
But right now,
God, just Samson's hair just trying to envelop Juan's arm there. I swear, I've been near Raphael Sampson enough to where I can guarantee you that hair is as floofy as you think it is in person. Like, the shine from the Absolute Hair Care products definitely adds a bit more like the lights from it, plus the shine, kind of make it look like translucent, not translucent, kind of make it look like straighter than it is, but it is floofy and it's nice and soft. Like whenever I interviewed Raphael, he had to like put it up in a ponytail. Oh, what the hell, Juan? Juan trying to use biblical proportions, Raphael's own finishing maneuver, and Raphael kicks out at 2. See, that's the thing about using your opponent's finish as your own. Sometimes you don't do it just right. And a little arm drag from Raphael. Showing... And I'm glad that Raphael has a saint-like patience to him. Because a normal competitor would have taken that as a slight and just would have went ham. But not Raphael. Raphael's like, I'm going to give this to you. That was clever. But you better not do that again. And now Raphael's taking control on the outside, and then momentum just shifted right back into Juan's favor. Ooh, looks like he went for an atomic drop there on the outside.
That might have been. I'm not 100% sure. Looked like, well, it was an atomic drop. That could be rough on the legs no matter what.
And like Raphael leading Juan Chance to the stairs. Those freaking, I think, what were they, like 10,000 pounds of steel steps? Oh, God, and they just had a hot Scott. They just had freaking Raphael get thrown right into them. Yikes. And now Juan has been introduced to the steps as well. Raphael resetting the count back down to 1, knowing that he won't end the match on the outside as he gets sent back into the outside. Raphael waiting for Juan to get away from the crowd, getting a little excited and sends him right back into the ring. The judge of the multiverse, practically one of the paragons of what we consider, if we could consider him a paragon of, I would think he would be the definition of what a paragon of good would look like.
What did I tell you about Juan's tactics? What did I tell you?
That he's using very standard wrestling tactics because it's what's happening.
That blow looked a little suspicious to me, Jerry. This ref is
Floating on over. Oh, just dropping Juan Chance like abs first onto his knee. Yikes. I'm just retching at the head.
Favors the champ. Juan getting out again.
And oh, big knee strike to the abdomen. I think, I swear, I don't know what it's like wrestling with that many eyes on you, but I think it would have to be really bad. I had to be really bad. Like those, that has to hurt, right? Because like people are doing abdomen strikes straight to those eyeballs. I understand that he's blessed by a higher power, but I need to know how those freaking things function, honestly. Uh-oh, that dropped off my desk. Oh, what's he going for? Looks like a suicide drop kick. God, risking it all just to get a leverage on Raphael, although being picked up and slammed, and now just getting worked on. God, a little ground and pound action to take the high flyer, to just pound the high flyer back into it. Leading him back into the ring. Oh, God. I'm surprised neither of these men were bleeding at this point.
Well, it is a very tight-fitting mask. It could be acting as bandage.
Going for that cover. 1, 2.
Not even 2.
Kicks right out of 2. Raphael praying to his God. Looking at the crowd, trying to get them pumped, trying to get them hyped. And the crowd looks like they are feeling this. They are about this. Oh god, just picking him up and just yeeting him across the ring from a ground position. Yikes. 2. Wait, Ron's hands on the rope. Oh shit! The ref didn't see it. Raphael, ladies and gentlemen, defends his Big Oof Championship, but what we saw it. Juan Chance had his hand on the rope, but unfortunately the ref didn't see it. I'm flabbergasted at this point. Fuck. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to fucking make of it. Knowing Raphael Sampson, he is going to want to try to probably get a rematch. Probably kind of either not for this coming Saturday at the culmination, but for probably for like the next week or so, like the following Saturday or something like that. Because he is not in good conscience going to have this be the final result of that, especially when Juan was following the rules and grabbed the rope to try and, not lose this chance. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more thing to go through, and that is our Warzone moment of the week.
Chance in this case, giving him time to prepare.
Oh, dragging him again, pulling at that leg. That's got, I don't know how much power Juan Chance has left.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you see that? Juan grabbed the rope.
Doesn't matter. Ref didn't see it. Doesn't matter.
Winner and still Big Oof champion, Raphael Sampson.
To the deserving winner go the spoils. To the man who deserves it goes the gold. Raphael Sampson retaining that Big Oof championship, sending Juan Chance packing back to the Bush League where that man belongs.
So, but it's very clear, looking at the tape, that Juan did have his hand on the rope, even though the ref didn't see it. I'm gonna have to sit, think about that for a bit. Maybe.
And that is your moment of the week. Juan Chance clearly grabbing the tag rope to try to stave the pin. And we have a tweet out from Sasquatch Wing. If it's any consolation, Sampson did not see the rope grab either. That is what I was assuming as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, like we mentioned earlier, we have Flashbang coming up tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, as well as the culmination, your main event. We have Ginger Boy taking on Jack Andrews for the winner to see who wins the C101 tournament, as well as Victor Vicious takes on Mizuki Napier for the MNW World Heavyweight Championship. And finally, your MNW Heavyweight Championship match is Majak and Madness fight Zacho Duo in a triple threat match. Those are the confirmed bookings for... Actually, let me check something, because there might be more. I don't think there are, but there might be more. But those three are your confirmed bookings for the culmination this coming Saturday at twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban. And okay, I see how it is. There it is. Or so I thought. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to... We have more matches, actually. We actually have a few more matches coming up, if I can grab these really quick. So, it looks like Shoot Nation... So, it appears as though we are finally getting the bar crawl brawl between Omega Club and Chained Hell. It looks like Alpha Kong and Mega Blitz X are, and I believe that is believe that is Gunner, are going to be taking on the Flame Revenant, Hightower, and the Constant Nightmare, Constantinople. And finally, we have one more match. We have... We have Shoot Nation taking on Kuso and a mystery opponent. Not sure what's going on here. But yeah, these were cleared by the brass. I mean, cleared by the brass, I mean, approved by the graphics department. So yeah, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I'm curious to see who Kuso's freaking tag team partner is going to be. Because I have two ideas. One of which, I really hope it's him. I hope it's him, because that would be fantastic. The other one, well, let's just say we've seen that team elsewhere in the multiverse. Oh boy. I'm not going to give any names because I don't want to spoil. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Firing Line for this week. Please, once again, tune in to Friday Night Flashbang tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time as on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco. And, of course, Saturday is the culmination at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Dr_Caliban. For Robbie Slick and, I guess, Michael Montoya, my name has been Joe Mojo, and next week, actually, we will still have a Firing Line proper, but it's going to be a little different because, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be available this weekend to do any kind of editing work or recording. I will be forcefully taken away for the weekend by my wife because, well, let's just say we have not been spending a whole lot of time together because of both of our crazy-ass schedules. So, we're amending that for this weekend for at least a little bit. So, next weekend, your host of Firing Line is going to be Carla. For those who don't remember, in between Firing Line taking a brief hiatus, in between the hosting duties going from Jerry Aldini to myself, there was our record keeper, Carla, was doing a little thing called MNW in a Nutshell. So yeah, I asked Carla to take over for me for that, and we will be airing that next week at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time as normal. But until then, for Robbie Slick and Michael Montoya, my name is Joe Mojo, and I am signing out.
Hey, it's Flashbang's Tiki the Troll here to remind you to pay that toll. How, you may be asking? Ha! Easy. Just be sure to give us a like, throw down a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Then we'll be seeing you around for the, next payment.